Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know who all's in here. Today's show is going to be, nice and simple. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't already. Also, there's merchandise on the channel now. So for those of you guys that's been looking for merchandise, you can click on those links and, purchase whatever you want to purchase if you can. Um, Today we're going to talk about some of the top prospects that Miami's going after. Recruiting in the state of Florida right now. Miami, Florida State, the Gators, all that. The link is in the chat also today. So anybody wants to come in and chop it up and talk about this stuff, you're more than welcome to hit the link. It's already in the chat. Let me do a quick roll call. Also, guys, I was supposed to do the show on Thursday, but some family emergencies kind of came up, and unfortunately wasn't able to do so. You know, but anyways, we're gonna chop it up today. The show that I had for you guys on Thursday, I might have to reschedule that when I do have some guys, a coach to be exact, from the Panhandle areas to see, show some prospect. We're just gonna bring a couple of the recruits from up in the Panhandle on, give them a little bit of light, some exposure, play some of their highlights, break down some of their tape, and had you guys talk to them and stuff like that. But we'll have to reschedule that, but that'll be, for the foresee future. Anyways, totally not depressed says hit the like button. Yeah, you guys hit the like button. I think this comment was from the other day, but Chris, you going live, bro? Kings 1989, what's going on with you? Mr. HD, what's good with you? Dennis Wilson, what's going on? All right, I think I'm all caught up. So, like I said, make sure you guys hit the like button. So, as you guys see on the screen right here, we got the Miami 2023 football prospects, basically the top guys that Miami's going after. So, for those of you guys that's like don't really keep up with recruiting that much, don't know half the kids we're going after, this show will give you kind of like a little light on it. I'm not gonna go too in depth because some of these guys haven't dropped their top 4, 5, 10 or whatever yet. I like to focus more on them when they drop their top 5 because, as you guys know, official visits normally is about 5 schools. So if a kid got official visit to 5 schools, more than likely those are their top 5 schools that they're considering. So I don't really pay attention too much to the top 10s and top 8s and 9s because at the end of the day, a kid only gonna pick 5 schools to visit that normally they're really high on the totem pole with them anyway. So, um, Nick, what's going on with you? How you doing, boss? Sage, what's going on? Andrew, what's good with you? All right, so you guys see top prospects. So 5-star out of Texas. You got David Hicks. He's a defensive lineman, 6'4", 270 pounds. So that's a defensive lineman we're looking at right now. I think from what I've seen, he's already been on campus for an official visit. So, we'll watch out for those guys. And according to 247 and their status, saying that we're warm. So, we'll keep an eye out, see if we end up getting them. Like I said, some of these kids, they're already making official visits. They have been on campus. There are a lot of graphics and edits out there, photos, photo shoots, and everything that came from the University of Miami. If you guys follow Canes football on Twitter, you'll see a lot of those recruits. Also, guys, recently we got a commit from a tight end. So Jackson Carvert, he committed to the University of Miami. So I think he chose Miami over Iowa. So that's a big deal. The kid is from Indiana. So in the next upcoming weeks or so, you'll start seeing a lot more visits, a lot more top kids come through to the University of Miami. You'll start seeing a lot more top 4, top 5s and stuff like that. It's getting down to it. So once we get into July, that's when you'll start to see a lot more commits happening. And then, some of the big name guys, the ones that like to wait down to the end, you'll get those in early signing day or national signing day. So, yeah, just want to give you guys like a quick, visual of some of the kids that we're going after. Some of them you guys may be familiar with. Ocala Kane in the building. What's going on with you, boss? What's good with you? All right, like I said, for anybody that do wants to come in here and talk, the link is in the chat. I'll put it in there one more time. You guys are more than welcome to come on and give your thoughts and opinions. Even if you're not a Miami Hurricane fan, you can still come on. But we're just going through some of the top kids right now. Offensive line, this kid from IMG right here. I think he'll be a huge get for the Miami Hurricanes. I did see that he visited Miami. I think he visited the Gators also. If you guys have been seeing any recruiting by the Gators lately, I mean, I don't know who's doing their meal preps up there, but it's been awful. So basically, for him, the schools that they're saying that's in the running for him is like Alabama, Florida, Miami, Tennessee, and USC. Listen, guys, a lot of kids lately, Miami, to be honest with you, with the coaching staff that we had in prior past, we wouldn't be in none of these kids top this or top that. So to see the turnaround that Mario is doing, it's phenomenal, guys. I got to admit, some of these kids, like I said, if we had the prior staff, we would not be in none of these kids top this and top that. Mr. HD says that mac and cheese soup, Kirtland about to eat good next week. Kirtland actually trolling the Gators right now. If I'm not mistaken, he put up a video of, I guess, him at home making real mac and cheese. So he kind of trolling them a little bit. And, wide receiver from Clemson, Nathaniel Joseph out of Edison. So basically, I can't go into too much detail about that, but the decommitment and stuff like that, heard from his people that's in his party that the visit with Clemson didn't go that well. Blah blah blah. Dabo like to throw his nuts around like he the big like he Donkey Kong or somebody. He wasn't really the one that's pretty much recruiting the kid heavily. I think the kid didn't have no kind of relationship with Dabo, so it was the wide receiver coach the whole time that was recruiting him. So when he went up for his visit, these kids they like to visit, take their visits to other schools, Louisville, Miami, you name it, some of the schools that he's visiting, and you got a guy like Dabo yelling at you or embarrassing you in front of your parents, telling you can't visit no other schools when you committed Clemson and stuff like that, which don't go well with a lot of kids because at the end of the day, this experience, you only get it once. It's only once in a lifetime. Once you become a senior in high school, and it's about that time to make your commitments, make your trips around. If you don't do it, you'll never get it back. So, yeah, I mean, it's just not the same. Sergeant, what's going on with you, boss? Brian, what's going on with you? What's good? Yeah, so Nathaniel basically decommitted from Clemson. I know he does have some visits to go through Louisville, Miami, and a couple more. So hopefully we can land him. I feel good about that one. There's a couple more, but we're just gonna go through the list right now. Some of the kids that it's gonna really come down to, like, I think most of these kids, it's either gonna come down to Miami. I think with him it's gonna come down to Miami, Georgia, or the Gators. Right now they're crystal balling. They got crystal balls for him for Georgia. But I do think it's gonna come down between Miami and Florida, to be honest with you. Which I feel good about our chances. I mean, Florida's been coming up short for the past couple months now. They've been coming up short a lot. Been saying that these kids top this and top that, and then the kids commit everywhere but Florida. Florida had a kid, AJ Harris. He was literally a silent commit to Florida. Went up to Georgia, had a good visit, I guess, with Kirby, and then committed to Georgia instead. 5-star kid, AJ Harris. So they losing out big time. A lot of these coaches been stuffing Billy Napier in the locker rooms, if you know what I mean. G5 Billy, Sunbelt Billy. It's a whole different ball game. Can't be out here feeding these kids prison food when they come on these visits. You're supposed to give them a good impression, have them leaving feeling like they want to come back here. Florida got these kids literally making their own food when they come on campus. It's a terrible idea. Yeah, but for those of y'all that are not familiar with the kids that Miami are going after, you can always go on 247 Sports and click on the Miami icon, and then it'll take you to the Miami Inside the U page. And you can see all of the kids that we're going after, all the kids we're recruiting, all the kids that's got us for visits, offers, and stuff like that. And I'm a lot of these names which you guys are familiar with, like the offensive lineman that just visited maybe a week or two ago. They're saying he got 2 predictions for Alabama. So let's see how recent that was, because I know he just had his visit to Miami. So this was back in March. So that could change. Like I said, he had an outstanding visit with Miami. He said he loved the coaching staff and felt right at home. So we'll see how that goes. None of his crystal balls are recent, so we're good. We're good on that. Robbie Washington, I did see that he had his official visits. Sergeant A10, I see the links in the chat, Sarge. You can click the link. Like I said, Pay Curtin, another one. Most of these kids are gonna come down to either Florida or Miami. Now, with Kirtland, I did hear, because I was watching Gary and Matt show, the one they did in the morning one time, and I heard them talking about Pay Kirtland here. And from what I'm hearing, a lot of the fans aren't too welcoming when it comes to a kid visiting Miami, and then when they go to other schools, a lot of the fans getting their feelings. So if you're a fan on Twitter and all that, or Instagram, and you're following these kids, just be mindful that they are going to go to other visits. They are going to be seen wearing other teams' logos. They are going to be shouting about the team that they visit on, social media. So don't get in your feelings and go to talking crazy to the kids and stuff like that. Because believe it or not, Mario Cristobal and the coaching staff is doing a great job. But we don't need fans doing negative recruiting. We don't want the kids feeling like the fan base is against them and they haven't even stepped on campus yet. Homestead, what's going on with you, boss? Also, guys, for anybody that's watching and, if you're not subscribing, try to comment. The reason why I turned off the anybody can comment thing is because we've been getting a lot of robots lately in the chat, stuff like that. So when they do come in and, they spam stuff, they put sexual content in there and stuff like that. So it's going to subscribers only, because robots can't comment if they're not subscribed, and robots can't subscribe. So Sergeant AR10, what's going on with you, boss?
Mic check, what's going on?
So chilling, man. So I see you guys stuffed Billy Napier in the locker room the other day, man. What's up with this kid, AJ Harris?
AJ Harris, man, 5-star recruit, 6'2", about 185. Excellent player, man, and just another win over the Lizards, man. I'm happy he decided to stay with us. Now, this doesn't mean he might flip. He got a lot of time. He might flip to another school. We have guys that flip all the time, but right now, I think he was impressed with his visit. I think he was impressed that we've been talking to him despite all the social media that he had out there saying that he was locked in with the Gators. I mean, Kirby kind of stuck with him and said, "Hey, man, just in case you change your mind, we still want you." He, despite all that Gator hype, man, he still took a visit to Athens, and then it was a wrap from there. So I'm just saying, salute to him, man. Salute to the Georgia program, man. A lot of people sleeping on my dogs this season, and it's a lot of kids coming up. And you had Jordan Davis come back from his OTAs up in Philly. He came back in Athens and talked to a lot of the D linemen that's looking to come to Georgia, man. So, man, it's on and popping, man. We getting ready for the season, and we still bringing in 5-star recruits.
So let me ask you something. Do you have any idea what they feed the kids when they come to Georgia? Because
Yeah,
obviously we see what they feeding them at the Gators, and it's definitely not it.
yeah. A lot of the times, kids come, and of course, I mean, they're gonna get the best food. They're gonna get the Southern hospitality. They're gonna get a lot of smiling faces, and the coach is gonna let them know, we want you here, man. We need you in Athens. We want to run it back. We want to continue to be one of the best programs in the nation, and we need your help. We cater to the families. We do what we call a scavenger hunt, where the kids come onto the campus, and it's kind of like a scavenger hunt to find Kirby. So you go around different places on campus, you get different clues and different destinations of where to go. But in the end, your last step was when you find Kirby Smart. So it's something to keep the people engaged and something to show the different aspects of campus. Besides football, there's the social life. There's Athens, the town of Athens. There's plenty to do to not be bored here, whether it's on campus or off campus. And then at the end, you find Kirby, and it's great, man. It's a good recruiting tool.
All right, so I got on the screen here. We got Brandon Ennis. Now, for the past couple months, I think a lot of people have been counting us out, but we're still much in this fight, and we're possibly leading this fight. Contrary to a lot of what people believe, but according to Ennis here, if he had to make his if his choice was had to be made the other day, he would have chose Miami. So
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not so far out when it comes to certain kids. A lot of people write us off a little bit too early, but we're still in the fight. You got to keep in mind, guys, this is not the same old staff that if another school is leading on a kid, we just back off and move on. No, this staff is going full throttle. So if we end up not getting a kid, it's not that we didn't recruit the crap out of them. It's just
Right,
it's
right.
something else sold them on the other school. Marcus Lewis, what's going on with you? Now we seen Florida State got a couple commits the other day too, which to be honest with you, I ain't never heard of them. I don't think nobody else ever heard of them. They're like Patrick Starr. They was under some rocks or something. But yeah,
I
no.
don't know, man. I mean, they're trying. I mean, I'll give them credit for trying, man. It's just if these kids look at their program and what they done over the last 4 years, man, it's gonna be hard to get top talent.
Yeah, but it's just amazing to see like how far we came from where we were last season and the season before with a lot of these top kids. Because 20, I don't really look at 2020 as like a recruiting year for Miami because a lot of the kids didn't get to visit nowhere, didn't get to go nowhere, you know. So them staying home was kind of like a forfeit to me.
Yeah, yeah,
So to see it that we got Mario in here now and the amount of effort they putting into recruiting and a lot of the kids that we're enticing, it's amazing.
yeah. It's gonna be a fight, man, for all the Florida high school kids, man. I mean, you Napier is a good recruiter. But you have Mario there now. You have Saban dipping down. You have Kirby dipping down. So, you got four contenders, man, at four legit schools. So it's going to be hard. I mean, Florida State might be on the outside looking in. It's going to be hard for them to deal with, a Nick Saban, a Kirby Smart, a Billy Napier, a Mario Cristobal. It's going to be hard for them to recruit kids from Florida, man.
Okay, so like right now we got Nathaniel Joseph pulled up. He's from Edison. Coach Miami Hurricane. Well, Uncle Luke. Basically, right now they got his schools that's warm. They got Louisville, Miami, and Texas A&M. So Clemson pretty much fell back after the decommit. Now I did see he put out a tweet that says Clemson's not out of it, but I think the writing's on the wall with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's been on commitment. What you call it? He's on Miami commitment watch.
When I was in high school, I signed as a junior. You know what I'm saying? Like most kids, they wanna sign as juniors or as upcoming seniors. That way, their senior year, they don't really have to worry about, hey, I'm still undecided on what school I'm gonna go to. You already wearing your colors underneath your high school jersey. Like you signed with Georgia, you wearing a freaking Georgia T-shirt under your high school jersey. When you go out there on Friday night, you know what I'm saying? You wearing red and black gloves, no matter what your team color is. Like you wanna represent for, this decision you made for your school. You know what I'm saying? You want to show other players, man, I signed with this team, and when I finish this season, that's where I'm going.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, the kids that normally wait to announce where they're going and stuff like that. Most of the time, it's the higher rank, the kids, the 5 stars, the
Yeah.
guys that. I mean, to be honest with you, with the way that the NIL deals and all that stuff is going on, if you're a kid that's a high talent, you might want to wait all the way down to the end. I know that's not something us fans want to hear, or
Yeah.
the anxiety. We don't want to build up the anxiety of whether or not a kid is coming to us or not. We want to know right away. But if you look at it from an NIL standpoint, the more you keep a lot of fan base on the hook, the more followers you have, the more fan bases are behind you, the
Yeah.
more leverage you have in the NIL deal process because you're considered a lot more popular based on your following.
Yeah, yeah. If you got a big social media following, I mean, NIL people, they see that, they see all the followers you got on Twitter, Instagram. And I mean, if you kind of keep everybody, up in the air as to where you gonna go, you're right, man. You got your top 4 or 5 schools. You got people moving in. You warm towards this school, or lukewarm towards this school, man. It really brings a lot of excitement to your recruiting.
I'm waiting to see if Phoebe gonna get in here because I remember Hakeem Williams. He was talking about Florida gonna get him. I got a few more memes I want to put out for him.
Yeah, he was on our campus, I think, last weekend. So we'll see where he goes, man. But that arch recruitment, man, I think that's gonna have a lot of people. He's supposed to decide in July, man. It's gonna have a lot of people on edge and a lot of big time playmakers, man. If Arch comes to UGA, man, they're gonna follow him.
You think he's going to Georgia?
I mean, it's gonna be hard to beat out Texas and Sarkeesian and all the NIL deals that they have with the O linemen. But if Texas has what I think they have, and you know the recruitment that they're doing, and all the people that's in Austin trying to beg for Arch, man, I give us a 50-50 chance, man. It's just gonna be up to him and his family, man. But I think it's down to us in Texas.
Now, how insane would it be if Miami were to get Brandon Ennis and Jalen Brown? And believe it or not, at this moment, it's actually possible.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if they were to pull in both of them plus bring in Nathaniel, Joseph, man, it's gonna be a hell of a hell of a receiving class.
Another thing to think about too is, Texas, everything's bigger in Texas. They got a
Hold
bunch
on,
of money. They got a bunch of NIL money. But
hold on. Speaking of Texas, John Tate Cook, the second, the kid that went around to the schools in Texas and Texas A&M. I ain't seen no football trophies.
yeah,
He just popped up. Also, you got Hakeem Williams. Now it's saying on here that he's a 4-star, but I think on Rival they got him listed as a 5-star. It's funny how these systems work. One got you a 5, the other one got you a 4, and so forth. Like our tight end that just committed, Jackson, he's considered a 3-star on 247 Sports, but on Rival is considered a 4-star. So
yeah,
it's tough.
yeah. I seen his tape, man. The dude could play, man. I mean, he's a good player, man. I would love to have him in Athens, but this I don't know. This arch commitment, man, it can be really good for us or it could be really bad. You know what I'm saying?
How
Just
confident?
depends.
How confident are you guys about your receiver commit, Raymond? Because
I
everybody,
don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know. The arch thing, man. It's gonna swing us. If he says yes, man, it's gonna open up a lot of recruits, a lot of kids, man. It's gonna bring us a lot of success, man.
here that says Jimbo Fisher wants Nick Saban um, suspended or fined by money because protocol situations going on. Wait, what's the any new development on Jimbo Fisher and Nick Saban? Is that situation dead, or have you guys heard anything new?
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see how that goes. I mean, Nick Saban can cry all he's want, but NIL is here to stay, and it's getting more. You know, I think didn't Louisiana just pass their laws on NIL, which makes it even more easier for their schools to even offer NIL.
Yeah,
So it's NIL is here to stay. It's pretty much law at this moment.
yeah, yeah. Jordan Davis got a 6-figure. A lot of people don't know he had a 6-figure NIL deal, and that's something that he talked to the kids about. Man, you come to Athens, man. You're an hour and a half away from the city of Atlanta. Everybody knows how much money is in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? How big of a market it is here. So
But
it's NIL money here.
now we see Ryan Day out of Ohio State. He came out and said basically 13 mil is the number for them when it comes to NIL. What do you think the number is for Georgia when it comes to NIL money? How much are you
Man,
guys looking at?
to keep our roster together, man, I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna say 10 mil, man. We need 10 mil, but looking at how much money we put into campus after winning this championship, all the money we've been throwing around the city of Athens, man. I know some guys are going to recruit. I mean, some guys are going to hit the portal because they want playing time, but our guys will have NIL, man. I mean, it happens every year. You're gonna have players hit the portal. You're gonna have guys that just cannot beat the guy in front of us because we have a talented team, and they can't beat the guy in front of them. But I'd say 10 mil.
All right, so Miami does have some visits coming up for some kids. You got Jalen. He'll be visiting on the 24th. Malik Bryan, he'll be visiting on the 24th. Monroe, he'll be visiting on the 24th. Jackson Howard, who dropped his recent top 4. Miami's in his top 4. I forgot the other 3 schools that's in there. Let's see if they got that on. But he did drop his top 4. Miami's in there. He's announcing his commitment on July 1st. So, if you guys want to put that on your calendar or something, or I'll remind you guys anyway. But I know he dropped his top 4. I know Miami's in there. I'm not quite sure the other 3 schools or whatever, but I'll find out. I'll find it out later. But a lot of these kids visiting Nathaniel Joseph, out of Edison. Also on the 24th, Collins, he's listed as an athlete out of California. He's coming in. Jonathan Klein, he's coming in. He's an inside offensive lineman out of Georgia, Carterville, Georgia to be exact. 6'4", 295 pounds.
Nice.
And Tommy, he'll be here too. He's out of Ocala. He's
Jonathan Klein. Do you know if he went to Cartersville High School? Does it say Cartersville High School?
Let's find out.
Because that's the same school that Sunshine went to.
Carterville, yes, Carterville High School.
Yeah, Cartersville Kane. So yeah, that's your boy down in Jacksonville. That's his school.
Okay. So let's see if we can find some commitments, some recent commitments. See what they got going on in college, around college football. Who got commitments came in. So you guys just had a commitment for a kicker today.
Yeah, he chose us over the Gumps.
Okay, so Peyton Woodring, 5'10", 165-pound kicker committed to the University of Georgia today. D. Creighton, he's a linebacker, 6'2", 215. He committed to Clemson today out of Georgia. He's four-star kid. I guess Dabo still know how to pull him.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to get his recruits, man. Metro Atlanta, you're going to have your pick as far as talent, man. It's a lot of talent within 100 miles of Atlanta, man. The high school football
what's
crazy
up?
here.
I came in a good time.
All right, so we got Jordan Bowman in here. He's a Clemson fan. Nathaniel Joseph, that it has come to pass.
I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. Yeah, I knew that was coming. We recruiting. That's a bump in the road.
So what's the deal here with D. Creighton?
Oh yeah, I like him a lot. He's probably going. If I had to guess, he's probably going to fill in at will at some point.
Who did he choose Clemson over?
Penn State, Auburn. Those are the two main ones that I can remember. I don't remember what his other finalists were.
And his high school is Denmark, man. I never seen Denmark play.
Oh yeah, they're nice. Yeah,
Denmark High School. Yeah, that must be a new school, man. When
solid.
I seen Alpharetta, I thought about the schools like Chattahoochee out there, Milton. Milton High School is big. They won the state a couple years ago. Down here in Alpharetta.
All right. Also committed today to Ole Miss. You got Ahmad Brown. He's from Georgia. Also,
we were in for him.
Cordell.
That came kind of as a surprise, but it is what it is.
Yeah, they're saying Cripps County.
Mm-hmm.
So he chose Ole Miss over who? Clemson and who?
I know we were the only. We had one. Yeah, we had the one Cristobal from Wiltfong like 2 weeks ago. I don't remember who else was in for him, but that takes a safety off the board. But we probably gonna get what's his name?
BB, I see you in the chat. The link's in the chat. BB, come take the
L.
Shout out to the Lizards, man.
we gonna roast him over AJ Harris.
Oh, of course, you know it. They've been claiming that they had this kid in the bag for months.
Oh yeah, I know.
They did, but then Kirby kind of stuffed Billy in the locker.
He did stuff him in a locker. That is true.
Slim Shady, what's going on with you? Got Peanut in the building. What's going on, Peanut? No, we haven't won no conference championship, Peanut. Okay, questions already answered. You don't got to waste your time typing it. Right. So chose Clemson. Wait, what? They got him predicted. Oh, it's
it hasn't updated. He just committed today. There you
go. So he chose Ole Miss over Clemson.
He visited this weekend and committed to him. So,
damn, they must have better food than y'all.
I doubt it. We got some. We ain't got Florida's operation now.
So Ole Miss, Ole Miss pulled to Georgia, man. So he's committed to one school and then visit another school. And the next thing
He
you
was
know,
never committed here. But he was crystal balled here because
he was crystal ball to Clemson. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way that's looking at Florida, you might as well just get a kid cereal and milk.
That would have been better than whatever they had going on down there. That was pitiful.
Give Italian beef and a Pepsi.
All right, so another commitment today, Justin
Benton.
Yeah, he's out of Georgia also. Covington, Georgia. West Virginia commit, 6'2", 275, defensive lineman. BB say give him a minute. Oh man, take your time, BB. The L is waiting on the stove for you. It's hot.
Oh wow, he picked him. Was that expected? Was that expected? Do you know, Sarge? He picked West Virginia over, but he
picked West Virginia over Georgia. Big Jarrett. We got another D lineman, Jarrett.
That's right, Jamal Jarrett. I forgot about that.
Jamal Jarrett. That I think that's who we focus on more now.
Yeah, y'all definitely are. Yeah, it's UGA and then North Carolina's in it too. Those are trying to get him.
And Jamal Jarrett, he had a conversation with Jordan Davis, so I'm pretty sure we got him, man. I would love to see him, in the red and black, man. 6'3", 350. And this guy, he went with West Virginia, so salute to him, man. Shout out to him.
All right,
yeah.
so
they probably told him they were not to commit, and they probably were like, we're looking at Jamal Jarrett. So
yeah.
All right, so you got a guy here, Jordan Lesnar. He's out of Texas. He committed to TCU. No stars. The stuff that Florida State is pretty much familiar with right now.
No Star
University. Man, CJ in the building. CJ, what's going on with you? I heard Nick Saban caught crabs. He's really wow. Oh man. What BB, you taking too long now. Y'all Gators been running from us for too long. I got a new little video for the Gators always running from us.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Now when BB come in here and talk about they gonna get all these guys and this guy and that guy, and then next week they don't get none of them, I got something for him too.
Man,
Stop the cap.
Man, they better get Cormani, or it's gonna be looking real tough on that defensive back board.
Now that'll be crazy as hell for them to get Florida State. Now, when I say get Florida State, I mean like you see how Travis Hunter, how they had him in the bags the whole year, and then all of a sudden he went to JSU. That'd be crazy as hell because Florida basically have been claiming Kamani as if they're in an official relationship or something.
Oh man,
what's going on, BB?
What's going on?
BB, what's up?
What up, y'all?
AJ Harris, let's talk about it.
Hey, well, let's talk about it. What you want to talk about?
What happened, man? They had the edits ready and everything. The man was committed.
But he was favorite. Yeah, he was favorite of Georgia. We got in there for him. We thought we had him, but
he was scheduled to make a trip down to Florida, down in Gainesville.
Yeah, he was supposed to be here that weekend.
Yeah.
That
got canceled. They got canceled.
Yeah. Y'all got him there. Hey, y'all got him.
Now you guys know Hayes. Hayes do most of the
edits,
like the edits and the commits and stuff like that. So for him to make one ahead of time and put in all that work, the kid basically told him he was going to commit to Florida. So
he was already. They thought he was a solid commit. That was the word.
Yeah, a lot of them silent commit at Florida. They tend to stay silent.
Whatever. We still rank higher than y'all.
For how long though?
Still rank higher than y'all.
Man, I thought AJ Harris would be at Clemson.
Let me bring you back down memory lane. This year, last time, Florida State was talking how they got the number 3.
That's Florida State.
Yeah, Florida State, that's a whole different animal, man. You know,
Yeah.
He is not Florida State.
yeah. Florida State, man, they always stick their chest out there. Somebody go kick it in.
Speaking of Florida State, another kid with no stars committed today, Judge Collier.
Yeah.
He committed
Oh,
to
he's from
South
Rock
Carolina.
Hill.
Yeah. He's from
He's from Legion. Oh, that's cool.
he's from South Carolina. He committed to South Carolina. Montana Warren from Marshall, Texas. He committed to TCU. 6'2" with 180 safety. Appalachian State also got a commitment today. And Jaden, linebacker, 6 foot 220. 3-star guy committed to Appalachian State. Everybody else, Tariq, he committed to Penn State. Defensive lineman, 6'3", 275. Anybody else mentioned? Brandon Black, he's inside lineman, committed yesterday to Iowa State. 3-star guy, 6'3.5", 300 pounds.
Man, they always have a good program at Bowles High School, man.
Anyone else? Virginia got a commit yesterday. Amir Thomas, wide receiver, 5'10",
Tony Elliott.
180, out of Alabama. Georgia, AJ Harris. DB, what's the deal with AJ Harris? What's his stats? What how he play like?
Oh, he good. Really?
He a cornerback, 5-star
Good
guy.
cornerback. Yeah, he'll lock down. He locked down from the
Yeah,
tape.
He gonna take Ringo's spot. Ringo gonna get drafted, so he'll come. He'll get a lot of playing time as a freshman.
A year ago, I thought he was going to end up.
Hold on, before we go any further, I got a question for you guys because it's been a little debate going on Twitter. Who's the better quarterback in your guys' eyes? Jordan Travis or Anthony Richardson?
Oh, okay, so who's the more talented? Who's the more talented? Anthony Richardson. I do think Jordan Travis plays a little bit better right now.
Yeah.
If somebody put a gun to your head and say, "Listen, day one for 12 games, you got to start one of these quarterbacks," who are you picking?
Come on, man. That's not a choice.
That's the easy question. Thank you.
12 games, I'll take AR-15. But
yeah, I'll go with Anthony Richardson, man.
I don't know if I want to go with Anthony though. I haven't seen him done nothing at all.
Yeah, look at what's around him, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they had like a offense last year, but
if I needed him for one game, if I needed a quarterback for one game, I would take Travis. Like right now, I
wouldn't take Travis at all, man.
If they give AR-15 like 12 games to develop, yeah, I'd take the higher ceiling there.
Damn,
so I'm taking.
So that 4th and 14 didn't do your quarterback no good.
I mean, no, 14 was nice. That was a great throw.
All right, so another kid out of Florida here, Nate Johnson, out of Clearwater. He committed to Bethune,
BC,
Boston College. I was gonna say Bethune College. 5'9", 165.
Shout out to Bethune-Cookman, man.
Yeah.
We finna slaughter that.
Nah, you know what it is? You think about Bethune-Cookman. We gotta play him.
I know one thing though. We finna beat the brakes off them. We ain't finna do that Florida Stanford shit.
I hope not.
All right. Any other worthy mentions? Southern Cal got Grant and Bucky. He's out of California.
Man, they so overhyped, man. Everybody said USC go do this, do that. Man, come on, man. You got to give Lincoln at least 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these expectations on him for his first year is fucking ridiculous, man. I'm sorry.
They're going to the playoff. I think they should be happy if they go 9-3.
Bro, their defense was ranked like 89th last year.
They ain't got no depth.
Right? Yeah, they're weak. They're really weak. Like on the lines of scrimmage, like depth wise, it's like if they lose, if they lose somebody, it's tough back there.
All these first year coaches, man, y'all need to pump the brakes on them. All right, pump the brakes. It's one thing to do freaking spring. It's one thing to do summertime practices, man. It's one thing to do workouts and all this stuff. But this is that first year coach, man, with live bullets coming at him, man.
Right.
Give that
Like
a couple years to get started.
Yeah, I mean, you can only see so much in practice. Like you don't really know what you got until they play the games. Like if you're a coach,
exactly.
yeah. So
Going against the scout team ain't fucking primetime games, man.
Right.
All right. So another notable mention, running back, Caleb Hicks.
Caleb Hicks. Yep.
Yeah, he committed to Oklahoma.
Look at BV. Look at Brent Venables who recruiting.
Yeah. He stubbed Mario in the locker. They don't want to talk about that.
I don't know about that.
Y'all were recruiting them.
Man, you know who the main.
Y'all were recruiting them.
Don't be trying to put these other guys on us.
But y'all were recruiting them. It don't matter. Y'all were recruiting them.
You know, listen, misery needs company, but we ain't.
Y'all mean you recruiting one running back?
Nah.
Y'all recruiting one.
You know who the two main running backs we recruiting.
Yeah, but y'all were recruiting Hicks too.
But you know who the main ones.
Oh, you might well go get Fletcher. You ain't get Baxter.
It's Baxter and Fletcher. You see, you already know.
Man, good luck getting Baxter. I don't know.
You better go get Fletcher.
All right, so South Carolina commit here, and Jalen.
Jalen Kimball. Yeah, Clemson was a finalist for him, but we ain't really.
Who's the coach at South Carolina right now?
Shane Beamer.
Oh, so Beamer stuff on dabble in the locker. That's tough.
Yeah, if you want to call it that, sure. Hey, pull up the current 2023 recruiting rankings real quick.
Oh, come on. It's June.
Get him, Jordan.
It's June, and we gonna be in that same spot come December.
You've been hanging out with the Tennessee fans too long.
They made Ray flip. They were happy.
We
not rank high.
Yeah, we not pulling up on 3 stars and getting up high. We gonna stay in that top 5-10 range.
A lot of them kids gonna decommit when Mama beat y'all by 30.
I don't think so, bro. Whoa, slow down, T2. Slow down.
Hold on, my bad.
Now you hear? Sorry.
What's going on, Slim?
I'm gonna need Sergeant AR-10 to quit the cap.
For who?
Hold on, Slim. I got you, Slim. I got you.
For Arch?
Stop the cap.
No.
You talking about for Arch?
No, I know Florida's in the SEC, and you're trying to make BB feel a little better, but they are right on par, if not worse, than Florida State today.
Man, you crazy?
Whoa,
crazy.
Slim, I ain't gonna lie.
How?
Florida's been striking out a lot lately.
They got
but that don't got nothing to do with our team.
They got no talent. Billy Nate.
We got no talent. Oh my God. How we got no talent? We all out recruited y'all.
You came in below the belt, Slim.
We don't out recruited y'all.
How bad did that plate did a number on y'all recruiting?
What number?
How bad did that plate? That Peyton Kirtland plate.
No, you didn't out recruit.
It didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing against us.
2022 class recruit.
Right?
Oh, look at the composite. We top 10 composite. Y'all 13.
Y'all still
2022 class rankings. Florida was 20. Miami was 15.
Yeah, but the last couple of years, not just 1 year.
So how did he go from the food was good, I just had a bad plate, to trolling y'all on Instagram?
Well, he was. If you go look, he's the only one.
That boy said, "This is how you make real."
Nate Bryan didn't have a bad plate. Well,
you just need to accept the fact that you got a group of 5 coach and group of 5 recruit.
That's good. We'll see.
You see,
well, we still rank higher than y'all right now.
Louisiana,
we rank higher than y'all right now.
He'll be getting the top bottom.
Hey, this man, a closet Tennessee fan, talking about we hired y'all in June. That's what you sound like. You sound like
higher though. You said we can't recruit.
I like Tennessee and Florida State fans from last year.
Woo.
Okay.
Don't let that
The difference
don't let that Kamani check bounce.
Hey, I got.
Well, we know he's not going to y'all.
Hang on, I got 500 right now.
We know he's not going to y'all.
BB, I got 500 right now. It says Miami ends the year with a better record than Florida.
I bet y'all don't.
500.
I ain't touching that bit, but
Since you're
since
so
football.
confident in your Gators.
Y'all might. Y'all got an easier road. That's the only reason.
Now, who the hell you got to beat up? Tennessee and Kentucky?
But y'all got an easier road, man.
The only tough team on your schedule is Georgia.
Okay, and who's on y'all? Just Clemson?
And y'all gonna lose week 1 to something called Utah.
Okay,
BB,
I bet we don't.
BB, y'all got more talent than Florida State, man. That's it.
I'm not worried about that. They don't know what they talking about.
I didn't say that they didn't have more talent than Florida State. I said their team is just as bad as Florida State.
No, we
right
not.
now.
How? Just tell me how.
The
You
product
said we don't have talent, and how we don't have talent. Tell me where we don't have talent.
The product on the field is
Where do we
do?
So what we sorry at?
Yeah, I mean that talent did lose the UCF, so
And that talent beat Florida State.
Boy, got run over by
Y'all
Gus Bus.
didn't get beat. Y'all couldn't beat them.
Y'all got run over by Gus Bus.
Y'all got ran over by Florida State.
Oh, this is just so entertaining. I love
This
I
is
just love
hilarious,
observing
dog.
They got ran over by Florida State. And
Florida and Florida
and
State on
Emory Jones
the
threw
same
3
level, man.
picks, and they still couldn't win.
Lexington, Kentucky in the building. What's going on, boss?
I mean, if you think about it, in the SEC East, our only competition is Florida and Tennessee. That's it.
So
I
no
think
competition.
Florida's going to end up probably the 4th best team in the
Oh Lord, let you tell it.
I'm not the only one that's picked them there.
Well,
a lot
why?
of people have picked
I
them
think
there.
Everybody gonna do it.
Tennessee gonna finish
You could do it. I mean, you gonna be right.
Georgia's gonna finish better than them, but who's gonna be that third team?
Yeah,
Georgia's
that's
going
what
to
I'm
finish
saying.
better than Tennessee. I mean, Georgia's going to finish better than Florida.
What about
Tennessee's going to
Kentucky?
finish better than Florida.
And North Carolina gonna finish better than y'all.
And probably Kentucky's going to finish better than Florida.
Yeah.
Now,
They not that even them good of a team. They're not even good.
Kentucky
You just basing it off of what?
4 years. Kentucky's beat
So
you
we-
2 out of
we
the last
won
4
twice.
years.
We won twice too. What are you saying? It's 2-2.
Now, see, what's really going to be fucked up is they.
When last time y'all beat North Carolina?
Quit interrupting people. Quit interrupting people.
When North Carolina go? When y'all gonna beat North Carolina?
You can have your minute when I'm done.
We're gonna manhandle North Carolina this year.
Well, we gonna see. We ain't seen
All
it
I'm
yet.
gonna say is don't let Spencer Rattler come in there and pull your.
Nah, ain't nobody worried about no damn Spencer Rattler.
Better not. You just better not let it happen.
It won't.
All right,
And
so
we got a week 3.
we got
in
another
South Carolina,
Clemson.
so we'll see what we
We
got.
got another Clemson commit the other day. This guy Vic. What's the deal with him, Jordan?
Oh yeah, from Warner Robins. Yeah, he's like that. He's nice. He can kind of play across the line, but he's definitely gonna be a D tackle.
6'5", 275. Okay.
What did he choose Clemson over?
Georgia. That's the main one. Georgia, Michigan State, Tennessee. Those are the big ones.
Shout out to Vic Burley, man. Shout out to him, man. I'm glad he chose Clemson over us, man. Good luck to him, man.
He never chose Clemson. Clemson was always over Georgia. Clemson led this recruitment from start to finish, pretty much. He was the team. We were the team to beat.
All right, so we got another Tampa guy, Florida. Clay, you went to Michigan. He committed to Michigan State. Let's see, did you guys recruit him, BB?
Nah.
He's a offensive lineman.
He got an offer, but we were there.
Wait, somebody echo it.
Ain't me.
Yeah, that's Sarge.
I'm echoing.
Yeah, you were just echoing a second ago.
It's gone now. It's gone.
Yeah. All right, so Yeah, out of Tampa, inside line, offensive lineman. Chose Michigan State. Let's see who was on this list. I see Michigan State, Auburn, Alabama, Arizona. Let's see who all offered them.
What was that? Arkansas State at the bottom, old Butch
He
Jones.
got a lot off.
Hey, like I said in the comments a little while ago, man, commit to the G.
Florida State, Florida offered them. Georgia offered them. Let's see. Miami offered them. Maryland, Michigan, Nebraska, Hawaii State. Oh yeah, plenty of offers. Penn State.
He had offers for fucking everybody.
USC, West Virginia, Clemson. Oh yeah, so he definitely had offers. So Michigan State won that one.
Yeah, he just dropped in the last ranking. That's all that was.
Now Tucker told Florida they don't need no Lamborghini. They just need a Cherokee truck.
It's true.
All that snow and ice up there.
Hold on.
Never get in.
Florida, y'all ought to be ashamed of y'all goddamn self, man.
What now?
Y'all got all these big ass linemen taking pictures with a Lamborghini, knowing damn well that shit is unreal. You got these tall ass, big ass linemen taking pictures with Lamborghini. They can't even fit in that shit.
They was fitting in it. What you want me to do?
Real, man. If you put the top back on that thing, half of them kids will be decapitated.
Dude, that's like my old boss. My last job, dude, 6'11", riding around in a Corvette, knowing you ain't comfortable at all riding around that damn thing.
It's like watching Shaquille O'Neal go get a Kia Soul.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop that, man. Continue using the pretty girls up there to get recruits, but that whole Lamborghini thing, man. I hope y'all at least sanitizing the seats afterwards. God dang. I don't know how much y'all paying the rent.
They love watching. We ain't no threat. They love to watch.
Let me see if we got any commitment alerts coming up next.
Oh, we do. Oh,
Y'all ain't got no alert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jordan, tell him we wasn't recruiting Jamal Anderson.
Oh no, that was a that was a Clemson Utah battle.
See, you can tell when Clemson's fixing to get a commit because Jordan's a little twitchy the day before because he ain't got his fix.
Okay.
And then he kind of calms down the day that Clemson's
I've been twitchy the last like 2 weeks, and we ain't even done yet. Stefan Green commits on the 22nd. He was supposed to have a visit to Alabama, but that ain't happening.
Let's see Miami visits, so BB can tell us who all is going to the Gators, and we watch him not go there.
We're gonna get Harris Sewell. I think.
Ain't nobody y'all got on y'all visit that we recruit but John Walker.
Oh, you sure about that? Because I'm looking at the list right now, and I see two of the guys already that y'all want.
Who?
Yeah, ain't Florida recruiting Aguero?
Yeah, but he goes to them next week. He already visited us last week. He visited us this week.
I know y'all want Monroe.
Monroe Phillips. He come next week.
Monroe is
he died this week. He here already.
I think Monroe gonna be. I think that's a Notre Dame Clemson. But we'll see.
Mario
I don't think we getting him either. I don't think we getting him.
Yeah, Mario about to stuff Billy in a lot of lockers.
We'll see. Malik Bryan was there last week. We already had Malik.
Hey T2, how much hate we gonna get when Art signs with Georgia?
Oh Lord! Oh hell!
He going to Georgia?
How much hate we gonna get when Art signs with Georgia?
Y'all really want him?
Yeah, I mean, really and truly, ain't no hate for Georgia. That makes me feel bad for Arch. I gotta wonder if this kid's mentally retarded or something.
Yeah, they thought Stetson was retarded too. Next thing you know, he was holding the trophy.
Well, no, Stetson knows. All you got to do to come to Georgia is be a walk-on. Now, if Arch wants to start, maybe that's what they're going to do. They're just going to have Arch walk on, and then he can start.
They don't have to use a scholarship because he's already got the money. He don't
Yeah,
need
see?
Hey, either way, he's gonna be holding a trophy.
All right, so
No,
we got
he
another
gonna be
visit.
holding a whole lot of pine behind Jackson Muschamp. Stop.
Nah, he gonna be holding a trophy.
Now we got another visit from a guy named Madden Sanker. This dude is from Douglasville, Georgia.
I mean, because for all the good that Kirby Smart has done, and ain't nobody doubting it, that motherfucker is mentally retarded when it comes to the quarterback position.
Not when it comes to defense, though.
I give him that. I'm giving Kirby the credit for what he does right. But that motherfucker's plumb retarded when it comes to the quarterback.
Hey,
South Paulding High School.
He obviously knew what he was doing with Stetson.
South Paulding
he
High
didn't.
School. How good is that
He won
school
despite
in
his
Georgia? Sarge.
What's up?
South Paulding. How good is that high school in
South
Georgia?
Paulding? I don't really know, man. I know Small Munden, he starts at linebacker for us, and he went to Paulding County. For South Paulding, I don't really know, man. That's kind of in the country area. That's about 30, 45 minutes from downtown Atlanta. So, that's kind of in the sticks, Paulding County.
30 minutes from Atlanta ain't the sticks, bro.
So his visits is Arkansas, Louisville, Miami, and Michigan State. So it's a high chance that we end up getting this kid. He's a 4-star kid, 6'4", 305.
Yeah, that's a guard right there.
Hey man, we get him, man. That's tough.
Y'all gonna get him. Y'all favorite to get him.
What about Robert Stafford? Robert Stafford
From Melbourne.
Yeah.
Hey,
y'all going after him too, right?
Nah, we don't ease off of him.
Okay, all right. So
You ain't easing off a 4-star. Stop it.
Man, we got other person hiding him. Okay.
So far, they're saying he's warm with Arkansas, Kentucky, Oregon, and Georgia.
That's probably right.
But y'all was in there. I think he said he gonna visit y'all.
Yeah,
is he an old lineman?
Nah, he'll slot receiver.
He's listed as an athlete, but he's a receiver.
No, okay.
That's why we left for because Eugene Wilson, the other athlete, higher.
They saying that for Georgia, Will Muschamp is the one that's recruiting them.
Yeah. I don't know. Kentucky beating out Kentucky and Oregon. That's gonna be tough.
He like Kentucky though. He like Kentucky.
On the 20th, BB, you're very familiar with this kid.
Yeah, he was just here. We just had him.
I don't think he was impressed with the food.
No, he probably was.
It was the offensive tackle, 6'5", 300.
You ain't see it? You ain't seen it on Twitter?
Oh, he said he wasn't happy?
Nah, he didn't say that. Go see what he said.
He said about y'all, the generic message that every kid said.
Go see
I like Florida. They look like they all right. Billy Napier.
That's what they all say.
How many other visits does he have? Does he have any other visits?
Yeah, he going to Miami next the 20th or something.
Yeah, he's coming on the 20th. They saying he's warm at Alabama, Florida, Miami, Tennessee, and USC.
It's a 6. That's his top 6.
They saying Maribal and Salavea from Miami is the one that's recruiting him.
I would imagine
Florida is Rob Sale and Darnell Stapleton. So we ain't really got no.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's not what he think. So go ahead.
Learn about Florida.
They ain't what he say, so it don't matter.
If the Gumps get him a Hellcat, then you know what
I don't really think he's going to Bama. I think it's out of us. Miami.
Yeah, but that Hellcat be talking.
Go Kirkland.
All right, Pay Kirkland. He's also coming in on the 20th.
Y'all better give him better food.
And so far they got him. I don't know. They might want to update that, but they got him leaning towards Florida.
It's still.
Well, hold on. What time are they lost?
Hey, he's leaning towards Florida till they give him that grilled cheese sandwich, and then
he the one had the bad plate.
He's the one that had the personal plate.
Yeah.
We're gonna be giving him rice and beans and a huge roast pork.
Yeah, he put y'all on blast, BB.
Oh yeah, but he said it was his choice though. He the only one got a bad play. He chose that.
That man didn't know. That man didn't know y'all was gonna feed him scraps.
Then his mama even came out and said he don't eat pork, he don't eat beef, so that's why he got chicken.
Listen, those chicken wings on his plate look like
Yeah,
they look like they got
I can't
burned.
defend the plate.
Yeah, BB,
You know
stop
how
that.
you left something,
I can't
you
defend
left
the
something
plate.
on the grill too long.
They look like
It look like
Yep.
look like they got burned. They took it and washed it off in the sink and put it back on the plate.
they don't even look like chicken wings. They look like pigeon wings.
But
Yeah.
see, go look at Malik Bryan play on Twitter. You
They
just
said,
go on his profile, you'll see his play. You see Will Norman play. Everybody else play good, but his.
Man, they say y'all
That's
ain't
what he
got
told.
no wings, bro. Them was Florida iguanas, y'all. And what's up with the cube? The
He
cube.
still say he loved to visit.
What was that stuff that meat that looked like some cubes? I was like, what the hell is that?
I don't know what that
That
was.
looks like
You
cube
don't
steak.
ask me. I don't know what none of
Then
that was.
then y'all gonna make that man some eggs and just sprinkle a little salt and
The own egg.
I could have got him some real eggs, dang man. That
No,
powder
some
egg,
chow hog eggs. Them some chow hog eggs.
they got the boy some powder eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
They gave the kid pork. That poor kid.
It's gonna be funny. Y'all still don't get them. We gave them all that bad food. Y'all still don't get them.
Chris, the links is in the chat. Chris, just click the link. Yeah, but he's making his announcement on July 23rd. That should be a huge one. I'll be honest with you. I think he come down to Miami and Florida. So
well, nah, Bama don't jump in it too though.
Yeah, I told you, man.
I forgot to tell you that.
I still think between Miami and Florida. But if
I did.
then you know it is what it is. But I
The
still think
Gumps, man. The Gumps be creeping on the low. I'm telling y'all, especially on the
Yeah, because they weren't even in it until just like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He visited
You
and
can't,
shit.
count out Saban. They can just come out.
They're like, what the fuck, bitch? You wasn't even in it.
They
But I
offer
think
kids
it's because
all the
Malik Bryan really like Bama. That's the
Yep.
whole
so.
problem.
Who's leading for him right now between Miami and Florida?
For who? Kirkland?
Yeah.
I'm
Damn,
gonna
it's hard to tell because Kirkland he love everywhere he go. You don't get no read on him.
I'm gonna go see what on 3 it says because they do.
But I know he visited us he don't visit us like 10, 11 times.
Okay, on 3 says Florida has a 67% chance.
Yeah, I know they say we more favorite because he don't visit us the most.
Yeah, that's how their little recruiting machine works.
That's how they go off of how many
Man,
times.
I'm gonna tell you what it really is.
And I'm telling you,
the Florida Gators brand is Jordan, so them kids just going out there to get some free Jordan brand items.
yeah, okay, that's true. That might be true.
Most of them kids when they go up there to Florida, they tell them, "Listen, can we get the Jordans without the Gator symbol on it?"
But for me, I think Dr. Phillips High School in Orlando is a Florida pipeline. It seems like they get most of the Dr. Phillips kids.
I mean,
You guys agree?
I don't know no Dr. Phillips kid we ever got.
So on the 17th, which was yesterday, we had Jaden Wayne, Riley Williams, John Walker, that kid that committed to Georgia, the receiver, Raymond, of course.
Raymond Cottrell, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we can flip him.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
We can flip him because Georgia hasn't had a
That might happen.
when was the last time Georgia had a 1,000-yard receiver?
They've
only had one in history.
with that one.
They've only had one in history. That was Terrence Edwards.
Jameson
Edwards, yeah.
So it shouldn't be too hard to flip a receiver from Georgia, to be honest.
Yeah, not if Arch go there though.
Yeah, but who else? Darren Reed, he also visited yesterday. Emery Williams, one of our quarterback prospects.
That's out.
Young. I don't know about that kid. He ain't really got no stars, no stats, or nothing. So he probably not a.
That's the JUCO. That's the JUCO boy. Y'all gonna
heard
get
about
him
him.
now.
I heard. Don't
He
run
run a
like
4.2. Yeah.
Yeah.
He run a 4.2.
Yeah, but we recruiting
He
him
from
hard, though.
Scranton.
He might end up coming to Georgia, man.
Here we go. Here we go. We end up getting this kid. Here come Florida State. Oh, Miami don't get no stars either. They don't get no stars either.
But he is a JUCO. No JUCO got stars.
But this dude running a 4.2. Shit, I'll take him. As a matter of fact, put him on
220 running a 4.2.
Put him on special team
yeah.
right away.
Why don't he have an? Has he? How many offer? What's his offer?
But it's because the transfer portal is hurting the JUCO kids.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what they got on them. I know another quarter. We're looking at like three different quarterbacks right now that I know.
Dante Moore.
Dante Moore and Emery Williams.
Didn't they say that Oregon leads for Dante Moore now?
Yeah.
I don't know the situation for him. The JUCO kid is looking at Miami, Pitt, and Virginia Tech. So he does. He already visited Pitt. Now he's visiting Miami.
He like them Big East, them old Big East schools.
Recruiting them. So
y'all gonna get him.
I feel pretty good about that one. Dude, that kind of speed is rare.
Yeah, we had got like a while ago 6'4", 3'8".
Logan Howland, he also visited already. 3-star offensive line out of New Jersey. So some up north. I mean, that's the best place to go get them offensive linemen. So I think we're gonna have a nice class. On the 10th, David Hicks, of course, he visited defensive lineman.
It's an A&M lot.
I mean, we'll see. Let's see what they got him on. I know that they got Miami warm for him as well. They're saying Texas A&M.
Texas.
Oh, Lord. Jimbo.
But they're saying Miami's warm, Michigan State warm, Oregon's warm, Alabama warm, LSU warm.
Here comes Jimbo.
He's got 3 visits.
But the thing is, I don't know why he go to A&M. They sign all them damn deals.
Yeah, they have Shamar. Don't they have Shamar?
Yeah, they got
more than him.
Shoot, I mean, to be honest, they already look alike.
And if they do shitty, I'm telling y'all, Shamar gonna hit the portal.
Overmeyer, they got all of them.
Oh man, another big one out of New Jersey.
Shamar ain't gonna stay there, man. If they got a shitty team, bro.
Wow,
man.
You
better get ready to leave.
Totally not depressed. Miami 6-6, lose to FCS universities, whatever.
What?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
He said y'all gonna be 6-6, T2.
Yeah, he said we're gonna lose to FCS like Florida State. Nah.
Who said that?
Totally not depressed. He's a Gamecock fan.
The Jacksonville State Gamecock.
They won their national championship when they beat Florida State.
Yeah, pretty much. That put them on the map for like the next 10 years.
Well, they joined in the FBS this year.
They should just go ahead and do what UCF did, just claim a championship.
What is it? I think they joined in the Sun Belt.
If Florida State's not successful this season, I bet you what's going to happen if what's his name is successful another season. You know how Mario is basically a Miami guy and stuff like that. I can see them trying to convince this guy. The corner that's the coach at Jackson State.
You talking about prime time? He's not gonna go to Florida State, man.
Oh yeah, no.
You don't think he wants to look at his alma mater?
No, man. He just working over his alma mater for the number 1 player in the nation, man.
Yeah, he ain't going there. That's why he did it.
All right, so right here we got our tight end that committed, Jackson, 6'6", 220, out of Indiana, chose us over the Hawkeyes. So
yeah.
Yeah, well, if the Hawkeyes want you at tight end, you got to be pretty good. So
yeah.
He got good.
Well, we stuffed them in the locker.
I don't think he's better than our commit though, Pierce Spurling, man. I don't think he's better than him.
If you look at the Hawkeyes, they got 12 tight ends.
That's all they
Oh no, now he faster now.
12 tight ends. I mean, shoot, I ain't going there. They already got 12.
We're favorites to get the number one tight end in the country, and Ryder Williams actually.
Nah, tight end U is University of Georgia.
Ain't the number one what Deuce Robinson?
Man, stop. Hold on, Sergeant Dan, you did it again.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
I mean, you can play all the videos you want, but the best tight ends in the nation right now are in Athens, Georgia. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
They all blocking.
Okay, I agree with that. I agree with that point.
Yeah, they all blocking tight ends because they damn sure ain't catching that.
Oh, really? Brock Bowers ain't the nation ain't catching nothing.
Listen.
Yeah, but right now, the history, Miami's.
Oh yeah, history. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'll give you the history.
He can't say that.
Right now, the best tight ends in the nation are at Athens, Georgia. I'm sorry, man.
We're gonna have 2 Hall of Famers going in soon.
Hold on. Montre said Mike get fired. We get Mark Stoops.
What?
So if they fire Mike Norvell, they'll get Mark Stoops.
Oh
no.
Okay, I hear you, Montre.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
I mean, when Arik Gilbert came to us, bro, I was like, man, it's over as far as tight ends, bro.
Yeah, y'all ain't getting no damn Mark Stoops. Y'all ain't got money. Y'all ain't got no money to pay nobody. Y'all gonna be stuck with Mike Norvell when he go 4-8 this season.
There go Reed. We dodged the bullet, to be honest.
Speaking of Reed, he decommitted from Clemson, didn't he?
Yep.
Ray?
Yeah.
No, Reed McKeska.
Reed, the tight end out of Texas, Cypress, Texas.
I like the 2 tight ends we got. I think that was kind of a blessing in disguise.
5.5, 233.
I mean, we still got Brock for 2 more.
Y'all gonna get him tomorrow, T2Y. He commit tomorrow. And he visits y'all this weekend.
Yeah, they're saying it's either between us or Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Y'all got
no.
He on the visit. He gonna commit.
Kane Forever said by the time he hit the transfer portal, Moss Kelly will be transferring at least his first year. Who's hit the transfer portal?
I don't know who he talking about.
I'm kind of lost on this comment.
Cyrus Moss and Nigel Lee Keller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But why would they be? Why would they? Wait, what?
Why would they transfer?
Why would they transfer if they getting the first reps? You got to clarify that, Kane.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You guys still have Darnell Washington at Georgia?
I think talking about Jaden Wayne.
He think Jaden Wayne gonna come in and take Cyrus Moss' spot or what? I don't.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't see it.
Montre said y'all got new facilities but no money. You got to have money to get new facilities, man. You kind of speaking backwards, dog.
No. What he's saying is Florida State's updating their facilities. So that's why when we be like, they ain't got no money, he's saying we funny. But that's the homeless people money y'all using to update y'all facilities, bro.
You gotta have money. They must be raising some type of money to get facilities. You got to have money to have facilities.
Bro, they told they bribed city commissions to basically give them the funds for the homeless.
What?
Bro, that's tough. That's tough.
What I meant?
That's tough for the state, man. That's tough. Oh shit, we got Peanut in the bill.
Oh shit.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Do you guys still have Darnell Washington at Georgia?
Yeah, Darnell's still there. Bauer's still there. Rick Gilbert's still there. We got Pierce coming in. It's gonna be a problem for him.
So what's the deal with Dabo trying to control these kids' visits nowadays?
What you mean control the visits? It's the same policy he's had since the beginning of time.
Bro,
I don't know why
Dabo's
people
been
getting
like
upset
that
about
since
it.
day one.
What?
Dabo said we shouldn't even be paying players.
Man, Dabo don't lost his mind. He yelling at kids for taking visits.
Yeah, that's what I
For me,
heard. He don't want nobody taking
Dabo,
visits and committed to him.
Dabo
For me,
said if you
Dabo
visit another
and
school, don't sign with it. If you visit another school, don't sign with Clemson.
He don't want you.
Nah, it's y'all.
for me,
Y'all
Dabo,
don't get.
Dabo
Dabo will
Saban
tell a
shut
kid that you
the
can't
hell up,
commit
man.
until Dabo will say you don't commit if you plan to take more visits, and then you call us back when you're ready if you want to take
He
the commitment.
don't want the embarrassment of people flipping. That's what he's saying.
It's not the Nah, he just holds the word commitment to the actual definition of the word.
Yeah, he don't want to
Y'all
be
get upset.
embarrassed if a
You
kid
don't want to
commits
get
to him and then
Yeah, he's
flip.
that old school mentality.
People,
but
here's the thing though. Here's
on signing day.
But here's the thing. Like y'all forget, it's a two-sided thing. The player commits to Clemson. Clemson commits to them. They don't talk to anybody else once that spot is taken.
That's not true, man.
They won't recruit over
That's
you.
not true, man.
That is
That's not
true.
true, man.
That is true.
I
We don't
believe
offer
that's it.
anybody. We
But
don't
let's just
offer
say a
anybody
kid
else
flake.
that spot.
So let's just say a kid flake on y'all at the last second. Don't y'all got somebody else to replace him with?
We just won't take. We either. I mean, we might offer somebody
Y'all
last minute.
so y'all just gonna leave that spot open? Hell no.
No, or we just.
I don't think y'all doing that kind of risky of a recruit.
They know that
No,
kids
but we
flip,
don't.
man.
We
They
don't.
know that kids flip.
Yeah, I mean,
So let's just say y'all had all these commitments and they flip at the end. So y'all just left with nothing.
They all flip at what kind of hypothetical is that? Like that's not gonna happen.
Let's just say signing day came, y'all thought y'all had them and they flipped. So
Who's
that position
they?
that
What,
position
everybody?
that you was any one of them. Let's just say you had 4 spots for a certain position. 2 of those kids flip on you. You mean to tell me y'all had nobody in the background?
Yeah, they're gonna talk.
We don't have anybody with an offer. No.
Oh wow.
They're gonna offer other
Damn.
kids, man.
We
So
would
y'all
send
just
that.
be
We did
stuck.
it last year when the IMG kids decommitted. We offered what's his name, when Jahad Campbell left, we offered man, I'm forgetting his name.
Oh man, guys, make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand and I respect what Dabo is saying. Basically saying if you solid and you with her. If you want to go ahead and take other visits, go ahead and take other visits. If you decide to come back here, you come on back.
Right. It's not like we're saying commit. It's not like Clemson is saying commit now or you ain't getting a spot. It's
Yeah,
don't
what they're
commit
saying now
if you're not
is
sure.
if you're having doubts, don't even bother committing to Clemson.
Yeah,
But every kid's
go through the
gonna have doubts.
whole process.
But
We encourage the kids to go through the whole process before they make a
You can't
decision.
tell me y'all don't got an insurance policy though.
I didn't say we don't have an insurance policy, but we don't offer anybody. Like they don't have any offers. Like if there's someone we've talked to in the
That's
past.
what I'm saying. So if anybody flakes on y'all are screwed.
Yeah, it really doesn't sound that sustainable.
No, it's not. We're not screwed.
Oh snap! Florida trucker in the building. Another one that be running away from Miami.
Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running?
And for me, I find it hypocritical that guys like Dabo and Nick Saban are complaining about the NIL when possibly they've been paying players for the past 10 years under the
No, Saban just now.
I mean,
started
first of all,
complaining.
you got to prove that. Second, Dabo is not against the players getting paid. He just wants a model that's sustainable. It's the same thing that every other coach wants. Because the way it is now, the wild west, That's not what he wants, and he still values the education. He wants it to be tied to education as in some way. That doesn't make him a hypocrite. I mean, he's not against the players getting paid. He worked in college when he was at Alabama. He probably.
What did he say on the podium? What did he say on the podium about college players getting paid?
Got talent.
What you mean?
In that press conference, didn't he say in the press conference if college players start getting paid, he wasn't gonna start? He wasn't gonna coach no more.
Nope. He was not. He wasn't talking about NIL.
He said he was gonna quit.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking about NIL.
Yeah,
that was like he said that, and y'all take that quote
he would quit.
That quote was from 2014.
It don't matter when it was. It could be.
Yes, it does. Yes,
That's
it does. He wasn't talking about NIL.
On the record, like, oh well.
He wasn't talking about NIL. He was talking about the NFL. He was talking about salaries.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
What's the difference between NIL and salaries? It's the same thing.
It is a whole different. Being paid for your name, image, and likeness is not the same as every single player on the team getting a set, base salary.
Nobody said
like
that.
The NFL.
Nobody said that, man.
Man, that will say it.
That's what you just asked. What the difference? You asked what the difference was. Like it was the same.
Every player gets an allotment, right?
No. What are you talking about?
Every college player that has a scholarship gets a certain amount of money, right?
They get stipends for living expenses and stuff, but it's not the same as getting money.
Man,
that is the same.
I'm with you on that, Homestead. That boy is fully against the players.
No, he's not. He's not, and he y'all don't listen to the thing. He has gone on multiple interviews and clarified his stance, but y'all read the clickbait articles and the.
I'm just going off what he said.
I'm just going off what he said.
What Devin's saying is that he's against the players getting paid more than what they already get from the stipend. Is that what you're saying?
It has nothing to do with the amount. It has nothing to do with the amount of. He doesn't care how much the kids are getting paid. He just wants a model that's sustainable. That's all.
It ain't my fault. Him and Dan Mullen have the same person that write their speech for them.
Well, y'all don't have to like it, but I mean, it is what it is. It's clearly not hurting them on the recruiting.
No, and the funny thing is now it's all happening all over again with Miami. The NCAA is apparently investigating us for these NILs.
Because
I wonder why.
That's a shame. I'm glad that ain't happening to Clemson.
Right, but
they just hate it because they got a billion supporting the program. That's all it is.
Even if some shit was to happen, like you see us and you see we doing everything by the book.
Yeah.
All the T's and dotting all the I's, and y'all motherfuckers still gonna come at us because why? Because we Miami.
NCAA is mad because there's a known billionaire supporting the program. That's all it is.
Right. And him being a billionaire and him being a high elite lawyer, you don't think that he gonna sit up there and make sure that this shit is legit, especially with his name on it?
Hold on. You want to hear something even more crazier? The people up in Gainesville can't even offer half of them kids up there any kind of money. He's actually offering kids in Gainesville money.
I heard he was offering kids in North Carolina too. They on that shit over there too. Why would he sit up there? So again, why would he sit up there and put his name on all of this stuff if it's janky putting it and threatening lives as far as all of these different kids and their families and everything like that, putting that in jeopardy, including his own name? That makes no sense. Y'all just trying to poke to find shit, but yet still you have
NCAA, bro.
It don't got so bad to the point where, as a Miami fan, you get your John Ruiz news from Florida Gators and FSU fans. They post every single move this man made.
And they're letting Texas get away with the same crap. Texas with Quinn Ewers, the quarterback that transferred from
Quinn Ewers, yeah.
Yeah, and they're letting Texas get away with paying guys $1 million.
Of course.
Yeah, you see T2Y video with the O-lineman getting $100,000.
Imagine how crazy it is. You tell a kid that's a long snapper that most of them nobody's gonna be looking at, to be honest. You tell him that you can't take a $25,000 deal from this guy because he's a Miami alum and the Miami booster.
Right.
You tell him nah because it'll be a slap in the face for Florida. But I'm guaranteeing you, none of y'all was offering him anything.
Yeah, you know that kid gonna take that money.
Yeah, especially if he a kid that ain't never had nothing.
Yeah.
The fan base bullied the kid out of $25,000.
Man, I'd have been like, F that fan base, F
Hey,
you,
that
and
sound
F
like
the people
Florida
that look
fans.
like
That sound like Florida fans to me.
for real, bro. Like you, and I mean, I don't get that shit. And then you got the third and trying to do that, but yet still you had two grumpy-old men that calling shots to each other, but ain't nobody gonna say nothing about Saban. Oh, Jimbo Fisher did all of this stuff. But if you notice, whenever Jimbo went off, he never said that he was lying. He just went off. He said that, this, that, the third, but you never said the dude was lying.
He did. He know he wasn't lying because they went by the book. This was Saban. Man, Saban been doing NIL shit since 2012.
Bro, he's been doing it longer than that. What you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I've been doing NIL deals way back.
Everybody, I ain't gonna say no names, but everybody know that there was a major running back in 2009. He came out of Pensacola, Florida. Okay, and Scambia High School. I ain't gonna say no names, but all I'm gonna say, he was a major running back, and Bama wanted his ass. When I tell you this man came from
Chris, at this point, it don't matter if you say names or not. 2 Florida State players already came out and snitched.
Oh, okay. Well, it was Trent Richardson that came up there, right? So anyway, so
I'm
homeboy
surprised Florida State even has fans left.
Shit, I don't. I just, man, please. How many Florida State fans? What am I missing?
Hey, for now, we
At this point, it's Miami, Florida, and UCF.
We call it
It's the big three now.
That's embarrassing when UCF replaces Florida. That's embarrassing.
Hey, it's Alabama image and likeness. It's not name, image, and likeness.
Now see, when Billy Napier got hired at Florida and Mario came in, you know, a lot of them Florida fans were going all up through the roof. Oh, we got a better coaching staff. We got a better coach, this, that, and the third. G5 Billy gonna get every week they get hyped up about some recruits about to make their announcements, and it's never Florida.
Hey, T2Y, you hitting below the belt, man. You call that dude G5 Billy.
G5 Billy, Sunbelt Billy. A whole lot of hillbilly stuff going on up there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the way it is, man.
Yeah. So do you guys actually believe do you guys believe that Jimbo actually knows where the bodies are buried when they come to all the?
Yeah, absolutely,
bro.
Absolutely.
Jimbo been watching him do this since the LSU days, man.
Come on now. He know where everything is, but you see he ain't come back out and say anything else to him.
Yeah.
But you notice he ain't say nothing about Kirby Smart, because Kirby no more.
Kirby just sit back eating popcorn.
The NCAA is on Alabama's payroll.
You see, Nick Saban ain't said nothing, because when Jimbo kept talking all that trash, all Nick Saban said was,
"Shut your stupid ass up."
Hey, bro, Saban went to that cover 3 back pedal when Jimbo came out, bro.
Jimbo went off, but that's one thing about it. Everybody talking about it, and even I said it. Man, Jimbo just snapped on Saban. But then when I started thinking about it and started looking at and then I looked at it again, I was like, yeah, he snapped, but he ain't never said he wasn't lying. So, what you think?
And on top of that, too, if he do go out and tell where the bodies are buried, nigga, you was there burying them.
Yeah, you got the shovel in your hand.
You the one over there with the damn body. You the motherfucker over there with the damn shovel giving it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, bury his ass right over here. He ain't gonna come back.
Your fingerprints on the show.
Now, see, when he did all that, he thought it was, I'm just gonna take Nick down. Nah, nigga, this a RICO case.
Right, right. When I go down, you go down, and when I go down, everybody
you see when they had SEC media days, bro. Kirby was like, "Hey, man, I ain't got nothing to do with all that." Kirby took a step back.
Man, the whole commissioner called him in the room and just told him straight up.
Do me a favor, please.
Get out of here. Do me a favor, please. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying. Out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
That's it, man.
The whole simple fact is that Nick Saban is used to being number one, and the simple fact that Texas A&M outranked them or ball there, so he says,
And they beat him. And they
he
beat
got
him during the
serious.
season.
He beat them during the season, so now it's gonna be hell whenever they go to Tuscaloosa. I think it's all a certain. It's a thing where they don't do nothing. But you hear about he say one thing about Miami. Oh, here come ATF. Here come here. But you got
that Texas A&M Alabama game gonna have the most freaking ratings out of any game in college football. Probably even more than national championship.
It's the most.
It's gonna be in Tuscaloosa, and it's gonna be in Tuscaloosa. So you already know, you know it's gonna be packed because ain't shit else to do but sit there and look at damn electrical wires and jump rope with it.
Yeah, man.
But I have a question. Is there anything realistically besides going to Alabama? What is there to really realistically do in Alabama? Realistically,
not a damn thing. Trust me.
There's nothing. There's nothing there, bro.
Go to the facilities. Why? Have y'all ever noticed
nothing here?
Think about it.
They'll be doing the spit in the bucket challenge in Alabama.
There's no pro teams in Alabama. Think about that.
I was just about to say that. There are no pro teams. Everything goes to Auburn and everything goes to Bama.
Yeah, all they have is college football. That's why I hurt them so bad when we beat them.
Right.
Yeah. So it's funny that Mario's too classy for that. I think Jimbo is just an old crotchety old guy that got pissed off that Saban brought up his Texas A&M
and Jackson State.
Oh man, Kane gang, what's going on with
you? Yeah. I can't believe he brought up
Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders.
But see, that right there, that was more of a subliminal shot. He didn't bring him up. I didn't, but actually went out there and was bringing all that hell. That was Jimbo. Jimbo no, because it was all allowed. When you put a person out from
the funny thing,
you want to grow your
you think about him talking about Texas State. He said, "Hell, I read it in the paper. They bragged about it." I'm like, who reads the newspaper?
Like you doing?
Miami paying their basketball guys $300,000 a year.
Man, he was dropping dimes on everybody, man.
Like he doing
his medicine that day, man. Hey,
it would have been hilarious.
Put a one in the chat if you still read a newspaper every morning.
Right. Now hold on. Now hold on. Now here's where I gotta bust his bubble. He's sitting there talking about he read it in the newspaper, but I thought when it was stuff that was about you in the newspaper that you didn't believe it. So what story you have?
Of course not.
All right, so I got a poll in the chat. Basically, what's your expectation for this season? So far, we got 115 votes. 36% is saying ACC championship game. 27% is ACC championship. 21% say 9 wins or more, and 17% say none. They don't have any expectations.
I don't know, man. The ACC championship.
I mean, the Coastal is always wide open.
Yeah.
But this time the entire conference is wide open. If Miami doesn't make it to at least the ACC championship, then
I mean, it wouldn't concern me if Miami didn't make it, but you know, this is a good opportunity because who really is who's better? Who's got like definitively better right now?
Yeah, another question too would be, can we beat Clemson twice?
No. That is a good question. Can you even beat us one time is the real question. Will you even get a second chance?
I mean, if let's just say we catch them in the season and we do beat them, and we end up playing them in the ACC championship, can we beat them twice? Or if they do beat us in the regular season, can we stop them from beating us twice?
Right. Well, I mean, that's what you're gonna have to prepare for. You know what the hell you got at stake. You know what it is. You know what the hell you got to do, and you know how you got to prepare. You can look at film. Now, why we still going there?
with all these lofty expectations, I'm gonna tell you as a Georgia fan, when all these lofty expectations, go back and look at Kirby Smart first 3 years. Go back, do your research. Look at Kirby's first 3 years.
He won 10 games, didn't he?
No.
Well, he won 8 games his first year. Went to the national
first year we
championship.
went 8-4. We lost to Georgia Tech
and Vanderbilt, I think.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt.
I mean, the sun shines on the dog every now and then. I mean, we got beat by FIU, so I mean,
yeah, we barely beat
Kirby got his ass whooped by Ole Miss.
Yeah, like you can't.
I mean, FIU's a pretty tough team.
You can't have these lofty expectations the first year, man. You gotta be reasonable about it. You know what I'm saying?
Kirby didn't have a QB like TVD. Kirby had Jacob Eason, who's in the NFL.
Yeah.
It ain't like he had a scrub at quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, he took Jake Fromm, a freshman quarterback, to the national championship.
Who do you got, Sergeant? Who do you think your start? Do you want Stetson to be the starter this season?
I want Stetson to start, but I don't care who plays quarterback as long as we win. I don't care. You can put a D lineman at quarterback as long as we get the dubs. It don't matter.
It's weird. I think Florida, Miami, and Georgia are the one school that has struggled developing elite quarterbacks into the NFL.
Yeah, we don't need elite quarterbacks, man. We've been to 2 national championships in 4 years. Like, we need to fix our defense. You know, we have old school mentality, all this 5 wide receiver spread, no huddle stuff. We don't do that. We play defense and we win games. Run the ball, play defense.
But isn't that mentality is actually being phased out in the NFL? It's going to the
it's being phased out. I mean, we got Monken at offensive coordinator, and he's more of a 2 tight end, play action RPO type of guy. You know what I'm saying? And you can see that a lot in the freaking Tampa Bay offense because he used to be the offensive coordinator at Tampa Bay. But our system, I mean, it's old school in some ways, but it's new school in some ways too. But to me, if you don't have no top 10 defense, don't even think about the playoffs. Don't even think about freaking national championship. You got to have a top 10 defense.
Only thing I'm saying with that shit there, man, we look good on paper, and on the paper, we look like a national championship contender. But the last time that I looked, you don't win no game on no damn paper. If it was that easy, a lot of people have more rings than what they got. So we got to go in between the white lines and make sure that we got this shit in sync. We're gonna be more fundamentally sound. The spring game for this year look better than our 2020 season.
Right.
Okay. So until you win that on that damn field, that's what it's gonna be. National champion. Yeah, I got people in here that are Kane fans that are on that Phonics, some type of shit, talking about national championship 15-0. Where the hell?
15-0 or
fan, and I know good and hell well that I ain't thinking about no shit like that. It's gonna take time. Everything takes time.
We have. I think there's a lack of patience. The lack of patience with the fan base is we've dealt with mediocrity. That's what it is. We want it right away.
Man, I don't know what y'all talking about, but y'all see what the shirt say?
What?
We going 12-0.
Hey, I need to get one of them.
That's hilarious, bro.
Hey, I need hold on, T2Y. Hold on.
And we're gonna need those next year when we actually start playing a 12th game.
Hey, let me go ahead and screenshot that right there.
12-0, dang it. Yeah, look, and it got Canes on the back of it. Yeah,
man, that is funny, man.
And we got the new merchandise, the That's Tough t-shirts. A lot of you guys been saying put it on a shirt. Well, there you go. That's tough. And if you're looking for something to wear to the Florida State game, you could definitely get a what you call it, on the 52 to 10. That's tough shirts.
Oh wow!
Everybody just wear JSU shirts. Doesn't matter which JSU it is. Just wear a JSU shirt.
Nah, that's funny.
See right now that 52-10. That's tough. Since they want to put 4th and 14 on a shirt.
Like that really did something. Like you trying to have a damn 30 for 30 with your old bumpkin asses. Like y'all get the hell out of here with that crap.
And I got a nice cup for all you Gator fans and Seminole fans.
Now let's be real. As somebody that they ain't got nothing to do with the rivalry, y'all would be doing the same damn thing if it was.
I got that mug. It says Gators and Seminole tears.
Yeah, I like that right there.
Mommy's favorite drink.
I like that.
My whole thing is I don't give a damn what they do to each other. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. And technically, we don't like Florida State, but I mean, it's like, okay, and like that's the shish kebab crew. They got that little donkey or whatever the case is from Shrek. You got that dude with that damn face paint on his face, like he a damn wrestler from the '90s or some shit.
Ain't got the T2Y hoodies.
Hey, T2Y, let me ask you a question. Hey, what's the biggest size that those go up to?
The hoodies?
Any of them. It don't matter.
Well, they're different. In this kind of hoodie, there's a premium hoodie. That one only go up to 2X.
Oh, hell.
You got like the logo on the front, and they got the channel acolytes on the back.
Hey, listen, the reason being is why I'm asking, because I'm going to have to go ahead and get one of them shirts. I'm going to have to get one from Coach Hayes. I got to get one from Zoe. I want to get one from you. Got to get one from Coop. But the one thing I need to ask y'all is that can you find one to make me some out of a car cover so I can go ahead and wear it?
Make it out of a who?
Out of a car cover.
Well, my merchandise, I don't make them. Teesprings make them.
Oh,
I just provide the designs.
Yeah, but I just want to know if they got one big enough to fit like a car, so I can wear one, because that's the size I am for a car cover. So that's why
Let me see what size the hoodies go up to. Hoodies go up to 5X.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, they go all the way to 5X.
Hey, man, I was in the Marine Corps for 8 years, man. Hit me up if you need some workouts, man. I'll do a custom workout, man. Get you down to 3X, 2X.
Oh, I was just bullshitting, though, bro. I was just bullshitting. No, I ain't sit up here and be walking around and somebody trying to choke me, and I'm saying how. Because all you can do is grab my chin. No, I'm not doing that no more. I done passed the days. I done passed that.
Yeah, I helped my friend lose 150 pounds in a year.
Yeah, I mean, where I work at, though, to be honest, on bullshit aside, where I work at, all I do is lift like 55-pound bags.
Yeah.
But I was doing that shit all today, like I was doing it in the hot tub.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the plant sweating like a hooker in church.
So hey, Aaron Frazier, we got an excuse maker. Aaron Frazier, check.
Hold on, what did he say?
If the wide receivers are held,
the trash. If Bama has healthy receiver, they'll beat them again. Throw the ball in the national championship.
Here we go, man. Here we go.
There it is.
Here we go, man.
So, Sergeant, I tell you saying if them receivers didn't get hurt, y'all was gonna win that championship?
Yeah, man. I'm
Stop
saying.
the cap. Stop the cap.
I'm saying if they had every wide receiver that they recruited and paid for, we'd have lost by 55 points. That's what I'm saying.
Damn. Oof. I want to see if Georgia could do that shit again, because where I live in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And one of my homeboys, he was working with me today, and I was like, shit. I said, y'all won the championship. I said, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. The thing that's gonna be about y'all is that can y'all do it twice?
Right.
Or is that first one just a fluke, or can y'all really be substantial? And he was like, I think we're gonna be straight. Yeah. I said, I think y'all gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got a major problem in y'all back.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost our D coordinator. You know what I'm saying? We lost our offensive line coach. And of course that's gonna hurt, but we got the talent, man. We got the talent to do it again. It's just if the players are gonna buy in, you know what I'm saying? But I can't wait to see it, man.
And he was like, we lost a lot of whatever the case is. I said, but the thing is that Kirby has it like how Saban has it. That's one thing I can give to Nick Saban. I give him credit for this, and I admit it. You know, you can lose a lot, you know, during the NFL draft or whatever the case is, and it's like a well-oiled machine. You got more people like, who the hell is this? He a 5-star. Where the hell he come from? That's what he had to do. But you know what I'm saying? I'm a Kane fan. I'm a diehard Kane fan. Love my Canes to the core. But I'm a football fan too, and I'm realistic. That's why some people don't like. But that's why I don't give a damn. That's why I tell them, fuck you and fuck people that look like you. I don't give a damn.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot of talent on that roster. It's a lot of guys that, just like last year, they've been waiting their turn. They redshirted and
they
lifted
gonna
weights, you know, for 2 years, bro. They've been waiting their turn for 2 years, and now it's time for them to shine. So
and I seen y'all spring game. I mean, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I seen Bama's was all right, but I seen Georgia's. Of course I seen ours. I seen Florida State, North Carolina's, Virginia Tech I fell asleep on. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I didn't see I mean, you get to see what the product is right now. You can't really judge it because it's very vanilla. But when you get out there on that damn field, I want to see what.
It's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother story.
I want to see what Florida do against Utah. I'm gonna be watching that game because that's some grown ass men over there. I want to see what the hell Florida do.
Yeah, I want to watch that game against Utah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the one I want to see. I want to see Florida State versus LSU and see that right there is not a neutral site game because you playing in like that's a home game. You know what I'm saying?
It's in the Superdome. That's a home game.
Yeah, that's a now. If it would have been Alabama and LSU, then shit, I mean, that might be neutral because you got both of them right there. So, but Florida State, New Orleans, I mean, and LSU, yeah, I want to see what happens. That should
like, you know, last time T2 went live, you know, these Florida fans are saying LSU don't have nothing.
Hold on, appreciate the $5 donation. The corners that we are going after on the list so far, we got Damari Brown, Kamani McLean, of course. Hopefully we can get him over Florida, but I mean, Corey Raymond might have that on.
AT2, I heard I heard Flo show today. They said we got some people coming up there that's supposed to be visiting. But he gonna stay, but he stay cool. You know. But
I'm not sure.
You got Michael.
I'm not sure, but
Michael Ellis with the $20 donation.
Hold on, Michael Ellis with the $20. He sent a sticker. Hold on, I gotta look on YouTube to see it. Appreciate the $20 donation, Michael Ellis. Appreciate it, boss. Let me go to YouTube real quick on another site. See what the sticker look like. I know it's probably some Seminole stuff. Michael Ellis, a Seminole fan.
Yeah, I heard about Florida State. They got Jameis Winston, brother. Florida State. I mean, that would be obvious. You know, I forgot his name. It's Jameis Winston and it's something else. I forgot the boy's name, but they
Oh, okay. Appreciate that, Michael Ellis. It says goal. Appreciate that. Look like it's a little bean working out or something.
Yeah.
Man. Michael Ellis, man, I feel bad for you guys this season. I can't even lie to you.
That's funny, man.
Why? You a Florida State fan?
You said T2 Rainstorm. How you doing today? I have to upgrade to this Storm. I believe you guys are going to have a special season. Go Hoes. Appreciate that, boss. I hope it's as special as we hope, as we think it is. I mean, we've been doing a lot in this off season, so hope it pays off.
That's 12-0 though. I think that's a little steep too. That 12-0, man. That's gonna be hard to do, bro.
Look at, hold on. Let me put a link back in the chat, BB. Talking about some we ain't got no pants playing.
I think it's going to be either 10-2.
Oh, he retracted that.
we don't have no chance. We ain't got a lot of chance for a lot of players if you ask the Gator fans. I just tell them to
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Right now. Stop the cap.
I'm just trying to figure out why they feeding them children this damn jail food. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
man.
Steak and lobster or something that looks solid. Macaroni and cheese is not supposed to look like no damn cheese soup.
I mean, on my recruiting trips, when I went, on my trips, I went to West Virginia, I went to Air Force Academy, I went to Naval Academy. I mean, we got the best food that they can find. We got steak, shrimp, lobster.
Like Ellis, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think if Florida State gonna have at least 8 wins, y'all gonna be looking at Mike Norvell to get up out of there.
Yeah, they got to beat Duquesne first.
Yeah, well, y'all ain't getting money.
Week 0.
He said they gotta beat Duquesne first. Wow.
But the way the Florida Gators recruiting and all that, y'all might beat them in the future.
What's up with their recruiting? Like what got excited?
Florida's been whiffing every week.
I ain't been whiffing every week.
Yeah.
Then Billy
we only lost out on one player. Now we whiffing.
This y'all said y'all was the highly favorite for Hakeem Williams. Y'all ain't even make top 6.
Who's the top 6 for Hakeem Williams?
Hold on, let me pull that up. I know Florida ain't on it though.
He just took a visit to us. He just was on our campus.
After all that good stuff he said about him, a couple of days later he dropped the top 6. They really know where to be fine.
Hey, the person who said they took a visit to us was that Sergeant. That was Sergeant Artin.
Yeah, that was me. Hakeem.
Okay.
Hakeem was on our campus last week.
Okay, you the Georgia fan, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to get good with names, bro.
I'm just telling y'all, if Arch signed with us, then you know Hakeem gonna sign. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. I mean, shit. As long as y'all can feed him better. I mean, Florida State feed us some damn wrong.
Bro, Arch gonna bring in some receivers, bro.
You said Arch?
Yeah, Arch Banner. Yeah.
They talking about that. I heard that he was for
If we get Arch and Justice, it's gonna be a problem, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out why would you want to come to our
Justin Hank?
I thought he was gonna follow an Ole Miss at first, like he followed his uncles and his grandfather, I think.
Nah, he wanted to set his own path. He wanted to set his own path.
I respect that.
He in Austin right now. He in Austin, Texas.
The recruits got on Florida campus. They was like, Coach Billy was like, nah, Warden Billy.
You know what I was just thinking about? Be some crazy shit if Shamar Stewart back home. Teach you why? Did you see that interview with him and Streeter? He said the longest he's been away from Miami was 3 days. He's looking forward in order to to go. Because he was up. He said he was on the phone with Miami when he walked in the door before he got ready to commit. He said, but the only simple fact is that Mario said, yeah, we got a guy and everything else like that, but we never found out who it was until it was Kevin Steele. Now, when Ever Streeter told him, I know you've been seeing some stuff with Miami and stuff like that, I think it was Cap, because he was like, nah, not really. I ain't been seeing much. Good and hell well he been watching. Everybody been watching.
That's Hakeem Williams right there. That's his top 6.
Okay, we got Bama, Florida State, Pitt, the U, Georgia, and
ATM.
He going to Bama, dog. He going to Bama.
I think Florida would have made his top 25.
Man, shut up.
Hey, he going to Bama, dog. They don't order his truck already, dog.
Shit.
I'm gonna make a wild guess and pick Georgia.
Yeah, Texas was gonna beat us. Oh man.
The only way if he go to us, if Arch sign with us, then he'll go. But if Arch go to Texas, he going to Bama, bro.
Yeah, I mean for Hakeem, I didn't even know Florida State was recruiting better than Florida.
Man, ain't no
Let BB tell it.
Nah. Yeah, well.
You see, that's the one that's really.
They said he going to Georgia.
That's where I'm
But see,
going.
he was favored to go to Georgia too, just like AJ Harris was. Like when they lost a die,
He gonna start as a
dog.
freshman. If he signed with us, he gonna start day one.
I know he is. Now I know.
Yep.
Yeah, but you see the major difference though with Mario coming in. If we had that same staff, you wouldn't see the U on this kid's list.
I feel we wasn't on it either.
Yeah, I know Mullen definitely wouldn't have been on that list.
We wasn't on it either.
Muschamp recruiting him hard, but I'm saying I know he gonna start day one if he comes to us.
He going. I mean, he just visited us 3 days ago.
See, that's
He was there for 3 days.
Ellis Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
What's the deal with this kid? Elvis.
Next year.
Elvis.
He had
I think
2024.
he's number what? I think like number 4 corner for next year.
Something like that.
Yeah, but he 24. He not 23.
Yeah.
Look at the Gamecocks getting in that top 10. That's cute.
Yeah, until they go 4-8. Once they go 4-8, they won't be in the
Pick the wrong Gamecocks.
20 great ones. Good DB coaches.
Ooh, get him.
I know Baxter on campus right now.
I'm telling y'all, better watch out. Y'all better watch out for Tennessee over there.
Man, ain't nobody worried about Tennessee.
Y'all getting this kid too?
No, I ain't even visit. I don't even know why he got us on there.
He's going to Jackson State.
Yeah, that's
confirmed.
He going to Dion.
Listen, I don't care if
he
he
ain't
visit y'all
visit.
or not. The fact that he got both y'all on there, Clemson and Florida.
Clemson got a way
he
better
visited us.
He's got. You got
Peter Woods has
Alabama,
visited
Florida.
Clemson.
Okay, Florida. You have Clemson,
He
and then you
visited
have
all of
Jackson
them.
State.
I'm sorry, but Dabo about to get stuffed in the locker.
He visited all 3 of the other schools.
Deion Sanders gonna lock him up.
Hey, BB, Dion
That's
done
a
ordered
wrap.
his truck already. They don't order his truck already.
He visited us, so he was supposed to come last weekend. He didn't come.
They don't order his truck already. He good.
Look at Vic Burley.
Yeah.
That's Brandon Ennis's top 6. Yeah, Southern Cal, Miami, Ohio State, Alabama, LSU, and A&M.
USC lock.
USC, I think it's Ohio State.
From what I heard, he said if he had to make his commitment right now, it'll be that U.
You must have dreamed that.
Nah,
Hey, which car y'all gonna T2R?
When you see that Kings Unfiltered on Twitter space going, get in there sometime.
Which car y'all gonna order for him, T2R?
Nah, we ain't ordering. We ain't ordering no car.
Really?
Nah.
Y'all gonna get beat out then?
Yeah.
That's a Florida thing.
Nah. USC be dropping them Range Rovers.
That's a Florida thing. They could drop Range Rovers. They could drop.
Ask your boy Caleb. Ask your boy Caleb.
We don't drop cars. We drop enough money to go get cars.
Yeah, USC be dropping them Range Rovers. It's gonna be hard to deal with that, bro.
If Miami do win on the field, he gonna stay.
All I'm saying is we don't buy the cars. We give them way more money to go buy the cars themselves. Would you rather me buy you a Lamborghini or just give you the money to go buy any kind of sports car?
Or your freshman year, you stepping in a brand new freaking Lambo truck, and you got cash in the back of it, and you got a big duffel bag in the back seat.
Yeah,
And you got a movie deal.
But wouldn't it be rude? Wouldn't it be rude of me to buy you a Lamborghini when I could just give you the money to go buy it yourself? You could get it any color you want and all that kind of stuff.
That's what they're doing, T2Y. They customizing it, and they
That's
got
what the
they
NIL
showing you.
for.
Yeah, they getting you lined up. They showing you a picture of the keys, everything you want. So as you sign that letter, they shipping you the keys and the car. Your senior year of high school, you riding Hellcat.
Damn.
I'm just telling you how it worked, T2. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, they doing. I didn't know they were doing it like that.
They doing it like that. You commit, you sign the letter, LOI, letter of intent. Man, they shipping you the keys and the vehicle.
Yeah. So also on the list of cornerbacks, you got a guy here, Malik Muhammad. He's out of Texas, 4-star kid. I mean, we got so many kids right now. We going after. I just want to see when they drop it down to like the top 5, or they make their announcements for their official visits.
Malik Muhammad is top 6.
Because I mean, if you get a top 5, if you got 5 schools that you visit, more than likely those are the top 5 schools you're considering realistically anyway. Because you're not, if let's just say I got Clemson on my list, but I'm not really serious about them, I'm not gonna put them on my visit. That would be a waste of a visit.
Right.
I'm saying though, shit getting spooky. Mario down here turning heads.
I mean, yeah, everybody's gonna have targets. You wanna pick the best kids there is. All these 5s and 4 stars, they getting calls from everybody. It's just do you have the people on campus? Do you have the personnel?
Do you got the money
to show them? Yeah, and the money, of course, and the money. But do you have these things to show these kids that your school is better than all the rest? That's what it comes down to.
See what North Carolina got going on. Sometimes you got to check out the enemies, see what you're going up against.
Yeah, the Tar Heels.
I don't even care about recruitment. I mean, we'll be top. I know we'll be top 5, top 10, no matter what, man. All I'm concerned is them dubs during the season, bro.
I don't be top 5.
Hunter Osborne, I want him too. We going after him. I think we can get him.
I mean, I'll never sleep on North Carolina because they recruit pretty well every year.
I'll take y'all got Osborne. It's a lot of D linemen from Alabama.
Yeah, we going up. Yeah, we get Stefylan Green too. We're after. I think he's committing on the 22nd. I think Clemson's going to
Coach Scott. Best D-line coach in the nation in Athens, Georgia. Coach Trey Scott.
That's Cap.
Best D-line coach in the nation.
I don't know about that, sorry.
Happy Father's Day, everyone. Let's celebrate a special day for all of us. Happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there, man. Listen, man, for all y'all single fathers out there, extra happy Father's Day.
Thanks.
Yep.
BB, y'all going after Arch?
Listen, fellas, don't let them women trick y'all into barbecuing today. On Mother's Day, we take them to restaurants. we want to get taken out too. Shoot.
Man, you know we're not gonna get the same treatment. You know we're not gonna get the same.
Be honest with you, as hot as it is outside, you shouldn't be lighting up no barbecue anyway.
Yeah, no, you let that shit cook out there on its own.
Man, tell them we want to be pampered today.
Yeah, right. You know that.
I mean, Arch say he supposed to visit, but I don't know.
Arch. I mean, I want Arch. Yeah, of course I want Arch to come, but if in July. So if Arch don't come, we're gonna kick his behind in 2-3 years, so it don't matter.
Now we got Defo Sports in the building. What's going on, Defo? All right, so Florida's top targets. Arch Manning, they gonna whiff. They ain't getting them.
No, we ain't getting them.
Kamani McLean, he ain't gonna get him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh man, you're going after Keon. He's a Notre Dame commit.
He flipping. We flipping him.
All right. Now when you don't flip, now can we say Billy gets stuff in the
locker? You can say that on that one.
Tony Mitchell.
If we really get
what's his who's in his top schools?
Us, A&M.
Yeah,
it's really us at A&M.
Yeah,
but I'm in it, but not really, because he finna transfer back to Lakeland.
Man, Alabama, the state of Alabama loaded with talent this year.
Yeah, he in Bama, but he originally from Lakeland, Florida. He from
The
transfer
O
back.
lineman, most of the top O linemen, D linemen, they from Alabama.
Yep.
Well, I hope y'all got a backup plan for him. Richard Young, y'all definitely ain't.
That's why the AJ Harris didn't hurt because Mitchell number 2. So,
Marcus says I don't get the hype with Arch.
I don't either. I really don't either. I don't want him really.
Well, I mean,
it's not about the talent. It's
I'm not
about
that high on
the
him.
It's about what he brings
more
with
about
him.
the name.
I mean, he got the best teaching and all of that, but
yeah.
I mean, if he getting the red and black, he gonna be holding the trophy.
I'm saying he won't. I'm just saying I just don't think he's that great. That's all. Individually, I don't think he's that great. That's all I'm saying.
He don't have to do nothing with us. Hand the ball off, throw to the tight end.
Well, we know what y'all gonna do.
Yeah, basically, Florida definitely not getting Jamel. They're not getting Cedric. They're not getting Malik.
Whatever.
They're not getting Derek.
That's a lie.
Hey, Arch,
if
you listen to Arch, don't throw no interceptions. Hand the ball off, throw to the tight end. That's all you gotta do.
We'll get Webb, and then they'll fight with Florida State for Jordan.
We'll get Peyton, get Brian.
We'll get Sterling. We'll get him.
Y'all ain't getting.
I don't know who this kid from Arizona is. He's a
Deuce
5-star
Robinson, yeah, that's
tight
he's
end.
number one tight end.
He a top tight end.
That's the best tight end in the nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to look a little bit closer.
They did so because that tight end decommitted from y'all.
Man, Orange Green Blood, they did it to you, man. He said too late, cooked all day today.
Oh no!
Shit!
Yeah, they got you. They definitely got you, bro.
You got
that normally how it go.
Man. He said hot over a grill. That's how they do us every year, man. They want to be taken to these 5-star restaurants, eat plates that don't look nothing like the one.
Lingerie, chocolates, flowers.
Yeah.
They want the rose petals and all that.
Yeah.
But then they want to. But then on Father's Day, they want to feed us Florida Gator plates.
Damn, you wrong for that one.
All right, so you got some more kids on here. 5-star Peter Woods, Samson.
No, not no Peter Woods. Or Samson. Samson might go to Florida
I really
State.
want Dabo to pull the upset here with Woods.
Samuel, he's going to Miami. Y'all ain't getting him.
Pimba?
John Tate Cook. I don't know. I know he definitely ain't going to Texas or Texas A&M.
They got no trophy. Nah, he gonna go to one of their wing games.
D4 said I'm stuck working all the way through Father's Day till Monday morning. Yeah, to be honest with you, this week this whole Father's Day thing don't even feel like it's.
Troy Bowles. Troy Bowles gonna be wearing red and black.
Yeah,
Troy.
I mean, we get a visit from him, but I think he going to y'all.
Yeah, Coach Schumann got him ready, bro.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with Rashada?
Rashada don't push it back to October.
Yeah, I definitely ain't getting him.
We'll see.
It's crazy, bro. Miami wasn't even. I don't think we was even getting an official visit from him until recently.
No, they were saying, now it just came out. He gonna visit y'all, but no, at first.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. Another one, Monroe. Y'all ain't getting him.
Monroe Freeland? Yeah. I mean, he there this weekend.
Who's Collins?
Kobe Collins. I know
Kobe Collins from Alabama. He's I think he like number 4 deep lineman in the country.
Yeah, I think we were in on him.
Does he has a top schools?
Click on him.
Not yet. I know it's us, Bama, Clemson, I think Auburn. But I think it's really out of us and Bama and Clemson.
No crystal ball predictions.
Not yet. But that's who he messing with.
I think Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama.
No, he coming to us.
He might.
Yeah, he gonna be wearing red and black.
I mean, because he's one of those. He a 3 end. He in a 3-4. He the end.
Yeah, he coming to us.
He fits y'all. He would fit y'all scheme.
Yeah, he
y'all
coming.
Alabama. Y'all.
I told you we got the best D-line coach in the nation.
But he was there last weekend. We had him on campus.
Yeah, he coming to us. He gonna be wearing red and black T2R.
Oh man! Oh, Chris said his phone died. Well, if you want to get back in, I'll put the link in the chat. So
we normally get
the links in the chat, Chris.
If you don't think Trey Scott the best D-line coach, just watch the draft.
Raylan
yeah,
Wilson.
we're gonna get Raylan Wilson. He gonna flip. It's out of us in Georgia for him.
See, that's why I like BB. He think they getting everybody.
No, I'm just telling you, because that Michigan. Don't look at that Michigan commit.
That little baby, everybody.
It's out of us in Georgia for him though.
Well, you know what's
going to Georgia last week, the week before that he visited us last week.
Well, BB, you know what's gonna happen if it's between us two.
Nah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
You know what's gonna happen.
Nah, not with this one.
Man, so hey, I give it up to Sunbelt Billy though. Y'all warm on a lot of these kids' lists.
Man, hey, we have all these. We having kids on campus.
Google the. Hey, do me a favor in the chat. Google the most linebackers drafted out of SEC schools last 4 years. The most linebackers drafted.
Right, let's get off Gainesville. Let's switch it to Florida. Let's switch it to Florida State. See what they want.
Man, really ain't nobody want to look at
that. Let's see, hey man. I got Michael Ellis in here. I'm pretty sure he wants to see what Florida State working with.
Man, you do not want to see
3-star you.
Florida State ain't got.
Play with Florida State if you want to.
Jalen Brown. That's how you can't even look at it. The first target is Jalen Brown, obviously going to Miami. It's dead.
Shelton Sam. Does anybody know him?
Yeah, the Louisiana receiver.
He
good, man. He'll end up in LSU, man.
LSU's going to be Florida State.
That's why it's dead. Your top 2 targets already, they're not going in.
Damn, he got an LSU.
Yeah, there it is, LSU.
LSU don't lose.
How recent was that prediction?
It'd be LSU or Bama for him.
LSU don't lose.
I mean, he's showing Florida State a little love, but.
They just predicted it last month that he's going to LSU.
Yeah. It's either them or Bama.
All right, we'll see.
I mean, they talking to people.
Count out the school with a little 2-pick. Yeah, they might get some. They
got a better chance for Hakeem Williams.
Brian Kelly's going to really be all over him.
Nah, they ain't getting them, but they got a better chance than the first 2.
Another one they might take from Florida.
Nah, they ain't getting Falk.
No, they ain't getting Falk.
No, not at all.
There right now.
It might just because he had on campus, that don't mean y'all gonna get him. Y'all better hope the money don't run out for the new food that y'all bringing in.
Yeah, we gotta.
What about this Vickers kid? I saw him on y'all list too.
Yeah, he said he did an interview the other day. He said he gonna visit Florida State. Florida.
So you're gonna give.
But I know he favored. I know he was favored.
I don't know, man.
Is Memphis in the Sun Belt?
NIL deal, Hakeem might end up going to Florida State.
Is Memphis in the Sun Belt?
They're in the American.
Yeah, they're in the American.
Yeah, they're in the American.
What is that? The AAC?
Yep.
AAC.
That's where Cincinnati came from.
Norville. Yeah, so Norville might pull Vickers from Florida. That's tough.
Yep.
Well, he right there in Tallahassee.
They got another one, Lucas Simmons. After these, he's out of Clearwater.
Yeah,
I'm about to let him take him too.
It's between us and Florida State with him. In Tennessee.
You better hope Billy don't get stuffed in the locker by Norville, boy. Y'all ain't gonna hear the end of that.
It's more Tennessee than Florida State, but I mean he likes Florida State too, but I think it's between Tennessee really. Tennessee probably
gonna go to Tennessee and start day one.
Here go another one. Y'all fighting. Y'all fighting with them for Roderick too.
Yeah.
We need him. We leading though. He was here like the whole week. He did official, then he stayed for the camp.
Then you got Jordan Hall.
Yeah, same thing with.
And boy, I'm telling you, BB, you better hope Billy don't get stuffed in the locker for all these kids.
With Hall, it can be because the D tackles we going after.
They'll probably end up T2 what? They'll probably end up top 15 though.
With Florida State?
No, Florida.
We're gonna end up.
I mean, if Norvell could land some of these kids on here, he'll have a fighting chance too. He'll have a fighting chance to be in the top.
Yeah, look at the top one. Those not even realistic.
Yeah, Florida State. I'm telling you, between us, Alabama,
it got a been bad.
Between us,
ain't even realistic.
Miami, man. All the kids from Florida get snatched up.
Jaylen Brown going to Miami.
Yeah,
LSU receiver going to LSU. They ain't getting Williams.
All these Florida State kids gonna go to other schools, man. I'm telling you, bro.
They got some commitment.
Jackson State.
Florida State gonna be looking on the outside looking in. I'm telling y'all, man. It's a war between a lot of big schools for all these kids in Florida.
That's why I be like, they should have fired Mike Norvell.
See, if Norvell get a good class, let's just say he.
I mean, they can get a good class. They only way they do, they gotta win. They win like 8
win. That's a problem.
I feel you.
They got.
They can win 8 games. They can get a top 15 class.
But they're not going to win 8 games.
They need to win on the field this year.
They gotta win. That's the whole key with them.
The best they're gonna be is 6-6. That's the best they're gonna be. 6-6.
I don't know. They can do better than
6 to keep his job though. To be honest with you,
they can do better than
Miami. He'll probably
I think he gotta win 8 games.
I think if he wins 6 and win the bowl game, they ain't gonna fire him.
Bro, if you look at that Florida State schedule, I'm telling you, bro, they only gonna win 6 games on that schedule.
I don't know, man. Duquesne's pretty tough.
I can't with this.
I think they could. I think they could win 7 or 8 at the most. Like,
I do too. I think they can too.
Yeah.
I don't see it, bro.
Hold on, let's see. Let's
They're not that bad. They just
going over to the back. Let's go over to Georgia.
Mike Norvell don't do nothing this year. They're gonna be in some major trouble, boy.
God dang, look at the list. The list is 5 stars and all 5 stars. God.
Then again, they might not. They may extend his contract again.
See, now Georgia just be doing too much.
What you mean?
The whole list almost damn near 5 stars.
That's what our
That's how
that's what our list looked like after 2018.
Man, that's tough right
how
there.
we
You can
roll.
tell.
That's how it
You
happens.
can tell when you're coming off the national championship. Bro.
That's how it seems.
Exactly.
doing that.
That's
They
how
were
that
doing
works.
that before that.
Yeah.
Exactly. We've been doing this shit for 12 years, bro.
Not 12 years since Kirby.
Yeah.
No. You go back and look. Go back and look
Now
at
y'all did have some good
classes.
classes. Y'all did.
Rick was pulling in some
Dang, bro, all the top kids that they going off, I don't see not one 3-star.
T2Y. This is
Wally Powell's program
They-
recruited
Georgia's
3
got-
stars.
They
They have a
top
couple
target. They got
3-stars
23
committed,
top targets, and not one of them is a 3-star.
Well, they have a couple 3 stars committed right now.
Jordan Davis was a 3-star.
Yeah.
Now, high choices. Look, you got to swallow. Look at all that 5 stars, 4 stars.
They ain't getting all
God
that.
dang, I ain't see a 3-star
They
yet.
getting some.
I'm just strolling, just a stroll. Okay, there we go.
There it is.
Finally, a 3-star. Oh, he already committed anyway.
Yeah.
Bro, these
Damn, they
boys
plucked
whole
him
list.
straight
They
out of
got,
Anderson. Fuck.
the whole list, they got 1, 2, 3, 4 3-stars on there. God dang.
T2Y. We do this
They
every
really
year.
just
This
plucked him
ain't
up
new,
straight out of
man.
Anderson.
Man,
This is how. Hey, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, this is how you win a national championship. We recruit 365.
I'm
Damn,
glad that I'm glad
Yeah.
that Fairfield about to be leveled. God dang. God dang, they say sleeping on Kirby.
Yeah, they can keep sleeping on Kirby. He could keep holding that trophy too.
Sleeping
He gonna
on
get a couple
UGA,
more.
Kirby keep top 3 class. Oh, nobody doubted that.
Yeah, that's how you win it all.
Nobody doubted that. See, that's why Florida need to put us on their schedule every
That's
year.
how you get the number
What
one
that's
draft
gonna
pick.
do?
That's gonna show the kids that, hey man, if you stay in state, you'll play Florida State and Florida every year.
Commit to the G, NFL in 3.
Yeah. Hold on,
I
what?
like that.
What was that?
Commit to the G, NFL in 3.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
But only
Just
if you
watch,
play defense.
watch the 22,
Yeah.
the 2022 NFL draft.
Only if you play defense or
The
offense.
number one
Yeah.
draft pick.
If you're a quarterback, you're kind of fucked.
To be honest with you, do Georgia even put quarterbacks in the league anymore? Since
No.
Kirby, I don't think since Kirby got there, I don't think y'all quarterbacks been up to par.
We got Jacob. We will put
Jacob
Jacob.
don't count.
Jake Fromm was in the NFL.
Fromm got drafted too.
Washington put Jacob Eason in the league. Yeah.
Fromm got drafted too. Fromm got drafted.
Yeah, Fromm. But
and then he got,
It's Fromm and Stetson. That's all it's been.
Who else we could pull up? I will pull up the Gamecocks, but I don't think y'all are on here.
I thought you were talking about.
I will say we recruited 3, not 8. We recruited 8 3-stars from our signing class, but you're not going to find us in that list.
Bro, I'm looking at Florida State schedule right now. They're gonna start off 0-6.
No, they're not. 0-6.
Damn, God damn. Hold on, you made me want to pull up this schedule for real now.
It's not like that. He exaggerated.
They're gonna lose to Duquesne 20-17.
They can win all those games. They can win.
Okay, I'll give them 1-5. I'll give them 1-5. You think they're gonna beat LSU?
I didn't say I think but they can win. They definitely beaten Duquesne. LSU is winning.
No, they're not.
No, they're not, bro.
They are not beating Duquesne.
You see the disrespect they put out?
Not my fault.
They're not beating LSU in the Superdome. They're not beating Louisville. They're not beating Boston College. They're not beating Wake Forest.
What you mean they're
not beating NC State, and they're not beating Clemson. That's 1-5.
Louisville and Boston College. They beat Boston College.
So
last
apparently
year.
on Twitter they got a list 15 teams that aren't scary anymore.
The big 3:
Nebraska, Texas, Florida State, West Virginia, Southern Cal, Tennessee, Miami, Penn State, Washington, Auburn, Florida, Stanford, Virginia Tech, Syracuse, and Louisville.
Hey, by October 15th, Norvell ain't gonna have a job, bro. October 15th at midnight, Norvell ain't gonna have a job.
Well, you got it out for Norvell.
I'm just being real, man. I'm looking at the schedule right now.
I think Florida State should keep Norvell.
Man, why the ACC got 5 teams on that list, bro? Y'all got to step it up. Well, what is that? That's why that's why this conference gets crapped on,
bro. This is ridiculous, man. They got Murderers Row the first 6 weeks.
It's not easy, but they ain't going 1-5.
They going 1-5.
They gonna get. I could see they should have. They probably should have beat Wake Forest last year. They blew out Boston College.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask the same question that's been posted on Twitter. The one fan base that annoys you the most is
the one fan base. I mean, probably South Carolina as far as numbers, but if I had to pick someone that's not our biggest rival, then I'd say Georgia or NC State.
Gumps.
Just skip me.
Gumps.
What about you, BB?
Gumps annoy me the most. Gumps and freaking South Carolina.
Yeah, we can agree on South Carolina.
Miami.
I hate Alabama fan base. If I couldn't say the Florida Gators or the Seminoles, I'd say Oregon.
They Oregon? Oh, because of the crystal ball stuff?
Yes, it's the crystal ball stuff. They've been talking a lot of shit.
I bet that's kind of what happens. Oklahoma fans got real disrespectful when they got Venables. I'm like, it
T2Y.
was
By the
cool
time
at first, and then they started switching up and saying
T2Y. By the time y'all play Florida State on November 10th or November 5th, they might have 3 wins. Might.
I think it got to the point now where nobody's afraid of Florida State. For real.
I didn't know their schedule was like that though.
The Miami FSU game will determine whether or not Norvell keeps his job.
I'm saying when they get beat by Clemson like 73-0, he's not gonna have no job, bro.
Well,
losing to Clemson
I ain't
isn't
gonna hate on that.
bad.
Don't give Clemson that much credit. They couldn't do shit.
Nah. I mean, if we beat them 73-0,
Have you seen Clemson roster? Have you seen their roster?
We saw they roster last year and they didn't do shit.
Well, because half our roster
they almost
was injured.
lost to Florida State.
Bro, they got a lot of people coming back, bro.
Yeah,
and they almost lost to Florida State with them same people.
Yeah, they got
half
a lot
our
of
roster was injured.
back.
No, we didn't. Our best receivers didn't play.
Clemson was essentially Georgia without the
Florida
defense.
State had another player or two. They probably would have beat Clemson.
Well, the scary thing about it, they might have a top 10 defense.
Who?
Clemson?
Clemson, yeah.
I think we got the best. We got a top 2.
They always have good
defense is apparently all you need nowadays.
Exactly.
We got about as loaded in the front 7 on paper as Georgia did last year.
That's what I'm trying to tell these folks.
We might not put up the same kind of numbers. I ain't gonna predict we're gonna put up the same. But
if y'all get DJ, y'all put DJ on the bench, y'all might have a freaking a top 3 team in the nation, man.
I mean, we'll
DJ
see.
is man.
I'm not completely out on DJ, but if that's what it takes, then Dabo better nut up and do it.
Y'all back on DJ.
Huh?
Y'all don't turn y'all back on DJ.
Who's y'all? I said I'm not out on DJ. The best thing for Clemson is DJ to ball out. I don't want Cade to start too early if you don't have to. The best thing is DJ balls out, gets drafted this year, and then Cade takes over in 2023. That's the natural progression.
Trolling Florida State, bro. I'm looking at the schedule, bro. It's gonna be bad. What are Florida State fans in the chat, man? It's gonna be bad.
I think Florida State fans are checked out mentally.
It is gonna be bad. Lord have mercy, man. I mean, like I said, I only see 4 wins.
There you go, Jordan. For the tight end that decommitted from Clemson, they just crystal balled him to Miami.
We already replaced him 2 times over. I don't care.
Tell him, Jordan. Yeah.
There it is.
Y'all getting this worked up.
See what I'm talking about, though, BB? They had this kid committed, right? They say that once you committed, they'll recruit your spot, but they already replaced him.
Yeah, because we offered to. Because when we had the official. He decommitted.
That's that used car salesman tactic.
I didn't say I did. Listen, you ain't understand. I said we don't offer anybody. The tight ends we have now didn't have offers when he decommitted. We offered after he decommitted. And plus we planned to take 2 tight ends anyway. So it's not like that's not how that works.
King Leo VC go Hokies. Hold on, let's see what Virginia Tech. Let's see what Virginia Tech doing in recruiting.
Shout out to them turkeys.
Daggone Hokie is a daggone turkey with no nuts. Kind of self-explanatory.
I don't know, but I ain't never disliked Virginia Tech, to be honest with you.
I did. Anybody against Miami is an enemy.
I mean, I'm a Mike Vick fan, so I really don't have no hate for them.
Yeah, I like Mike Vick, but yeah, I like Vick.
Right.
But other than that, other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, looking at Virginia Tech list, the expectations is pretty low.
Yeah, they ain't getting none of these guys.
They ain't going. They top targets with 4 5-stars, only a couple 4-star guys, and the rest of them all 3-stars.
Definitely ain't getting Rojas. Rojas going to Penn State.
And the high choices, there was only one 5-star on their list.
Give them some time because they are just building a new program, so they're gonna. It's not gonna happen overnight. Just like it ain't gonna happen with us overnight.
I mean,
So
the bar,
just gotta give them.
they don't lie, though. Setting the bar pretty low.
Well, no, I mean you got to think Virginia Tech. They've lost their luster over the years. They were, they used to recruit really well. Like when at the end of Beamer and when Fuente started, they were recruiting pretty well, and they kept having disappointing seasons, and now they don't. They've lost that shine they once had. They're not, so they got to build that back up.
Sound a lot like Florida State.
Sound like the future.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: when you have mediocre coaching, you get mediocre results. Look at what we went through with Manny. I know what everybody was talking about that defense in 2017. It was a great defense until you figured out what the hell he was doing. Then once you figured it out, what happened?
Yep.
I mean, like you not Charlie Strong, you're not Kevin Steele. You can't walk around without no play sheet. Like he had no play sheet. You're not built like that yet, bro.
Like your boy Manny. What was your boy Manny playbook?
That's what I'm saying.
If you thought the expectations at Virginia Tech was low, it's even lower.
Brother, he had to go to the whiteboard and then he would draw the plays that way. But you're so obvious, like that's why Bama picked us apart.
But look at the expectations at Pitt though. They top 5 targets are all 3-star guys.
Well, Pitt ain't.
I mean, they did more with less last year.
Yeah, but you'd think a team that just won the ACC championship would strive a little bit higher than that.
Because their school don't invest in football.
They don't need to.
No.
They don't invest. Their school doesn't invest in football. That's what it is. That like they don't care about football. Like they fill their stadium like halfway most games. They rent their stadium, but just like Miami, but they got worse attendance than Miami.
Didn't Dan Marino go to Pitt?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Tony Dorsett went to Pitt.
Oh.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Pitt's got a ton of great hit. Larry Fitzgerald.
Didn't Aaron Donald
got a ton of great history.
from Pitt too?
Yeah, Aaron Donald went to Pitt too.
Aaron Donald.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, like they had some dudes over the years, but like James Conner went to Pitt.
They just don't invest enough.
See, that's the problem. When you don't invest, this is what you get. The highest that Pitt went was last year.
Hold on, let me look at Georgia Tech. I need a laugh.
No, that's just that. If you want to, it's just sad at this point. I don't even.
Oh my god,
bro! What the?
Who these bumblebees?
Literally has no stars.
Wow! So they top 4 guys, and one of them don't even have.
The dude with no stars ain't even interested.
Wow!
Hey, watch them beat Florida State though. Hey, watch them beat Florida State. Watch them beat them.
They could.
They probably could.
Did they beat them last year?
Georgia Tech should have never left the option.
I mean, last year Georgia Tech would have beat Florida too.
Wow,
Lord.
Ooh,
I don't think so.
I'm gonna beat y'all. Y'all escape with a field goal.
I mean, UCF beat y'all by 2 scores now.
Well, UCF was better than Georgia Tech.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, Georgia Tech lost to Northern Illinois.
Damn, boy, these expectations is. You know what? I need a bigger laugh. Let's see what Duke got going on.
Man,
that's low hanging fruit, bro.
Come on,
that's like the low hanging fruit. Though,
anyway.
To even laugh at them, like they don't care.
What about North Carolina?
Okay, they got a 4-star up there.
AJ, they offered him. They're only on there because they offered him, but they ain't high up on it.
Yeah, that's all.
He's probably offering for basketball too.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Their commitments is all no stars.
You must have a high GPA.
Arch Manning, yeah, they offered.
What about North Carolina? What do they got?
North Carolina got. They
got some guys on there.
North Carolina lives.
They're gonna have a good defense.
Yeah, I agree. Like,
they D line.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They recruit those 2020 guys. They got. They all do.
We would beat Florida Trucker. He a Gator fan.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
That ain't
no
cap.
Georgia
They
Tech,
probably
but y'all. Ain't nobody losing no Georgia.
See, this is who we need to look out for right here. Now, even though last year was better than the year before, we still need to look out for him because
Lou. Right now, we're checking out the enemy, Lou. We're looking at the prospects for each school.
Just don't wear the black uniforms.
I must say, the way y'all recruiting in Georgia is totally unfair.
How's it unfair? How?
Okay, Nick Saban.
These boys
you said how they recruiting and where?
He said Miami going 10
Miami going 10-2.
Accept it. Lou, you act like that is not a compliment, sir.
That's fine with me. Isn't that what the pick? That was mainly what the pick was. I said,
no, he got a shirt that say 12 and 0.
Miami goes 10-2. I'm pretty sure there's not one Miami fan that wouldn't accept that.
I think Lou already did his prediction.
I don't know about that.
Well, you
just
talking
like I said 15 and 0, and I was satisfied with 14 and 1.
Shoot, if the Gators go 6 and 6 this year, they'll accept it.
Nah, ain't nobody accepting that. Ain't nobody accepting that.
At least y'all won't lose it. Well, then again, you might lose in the bowl game to USF this time.
Just stop.
Oh man, he said Van Dyke going to New York too.
I mean, yeah.
That ain't the real.
Man, Lou gassing you up.
This gotta be a fake Uncle Lou.
That's a fake Uncle Lou. He wouldn't say that.
Here comes another Gator fan.
He would never compliment Miami like that.
Here comes another Gator fan, Matthew Walker. What's going on with you, Matthew Walker? I got something.
The most overrated program in college football history. Who would that be?
Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Man. I keep asking them Gator fans, bro, why they don't just go ahead and put us on the schedule every year?
I'll put us on the schedule.
Hold on, the link's in the chat, Lou.
Oh shit!
Why y'all running from us?
Oh shit!
Ain't nobody running from y'all.
What's going on, Lou?
Throw in the trash, man.
Lou, you there?
Nah, damn.
Yep. I knew it.
That's fake, man.
Yep. He had his school there for a second.
We still waiting to see. We still waiting the verdict's out on this. If it's a real Lou or not.
But yeah, man, I think Florida State gonna go 3-9. I give them 3-9 this year.
Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Lou or not, Dan.
Yeah,
that's a fake, man.
I was like, ain't no way ain't no way Uncle Lou would be pumping Miami like that.
Hold on, the person coming back in.
Now, listen. All this slander about the fake Uncle Lou has got to stop. I don't care how many videos Alonzo makes called Miami is back. You're going 10-2.
Lou, 10-2 is a compliment, sir.
It really is.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're going to lose to Texas A&M and Clemson, and then you get a second shot at Clemson in December. So just accept it.
Listen, at the end
I'm fine with that. I mean, that's the whole objective.
If what you just said come to true, I'll take it.
And whoever the scholarly individual a few minutes ago that said North Carolina is good or whatever they said. Hats off to you, sir. Miami versus North Carolina is Miami's biggest game of the year.
Damn.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got to win that one.
I would go
We
with
got to
Texas.
win that game because
Either Miami or North Carolina
Nah.
is winning the Coastal. One of those two teams is winning the Coastal. Facts.
yeah.
No
Yes,
repeating. No repeating for Pitt.
Facts. Hey, Kenny Pickett was in New York last year. Tyler Van Dyke had 425 yards in that win against Kenny Pickett. Van
That's
Dyke
true.
is going
Yeah.
to New York, my friends.
Yeah, he is. And we got to have the next man up.
We all
Yeah,
know
either gonna be
he's the Heisman dark horse. He probably might be one of the front runners.
How many
And
yards
not
is
a
he throwing on
single one
Clemson?
of you, not a single one of you has a trophy with your name on it declaring yourself as a Miami fan. But I do.
Oh
So
man.
y'all are fake fans. I'm a real fan.
You see what you done? You see what you done did, Coach Coop?
Coach Coop presented me with my very own Miami fan trophy. So I'm official, like a referee with a whistle.
Yep.
Oh man, that's tough.
So
that's why I said either 10-2 or 9-3 because that North Carolina, that's sketchy to me. We got close last year, but we gotta win that. Until we win that, we're not worrying about Clemson.
Don't wear the
we're not
black
worried about
jerseys.
Texas A&M.
Don't wear the black jerseys.
So Lou, Georgia is Georgia repeating this year?
man, it's hard to repeat, bro. It's hard.
Yep.
So I mean, I think Georgia's one of the best 4 teams in the country. You know, you know what? If I had to put $1 on it right now, I'd pick Ohio State to win it all.
Same.
Nice.
One more question. Would you rather have Jordan Travis as your quarterback or Anthony Richardson?
Oh man. I'd rather have one of my nuts cut off than either one of those.
Wait, say what?
What?
Jordan Travis is a disaster waiting to happen, and Anthony Richardson's got 6 total touchdowns and 7 total interceptions. What am I doing? I mean,
Jordan Travis.
God, I mean,
Just run the ball and
they're scraping the bottom of the barrel there, trying to choose between those 2 piles of doo-doo.
Hey, Jordan Travis don't turn the ball.
Hey, hold on. Hey, y'all gonna be all right.
I mean, you sit back and you look at Jordan Travis. He makes one good play, and then now he wants to have a 4 for 14 and want to have a shirt made and want to have a fake ass 30 for 30.
Hey, okay.
Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when Miami wins 5 of their last 6 games, and the one game they didn't win was against Florida State.
Right,
Yeah.
but yet and still the year
That's
before that
humiliating.
he was getting picked up off the ground.
Y'all should be
You
ashamed of
wanna hear
yourself.
something
Dog.
funny? This year Florida State celebrated April 14th.
Oh, because
What's that mean?
Because they won the game against Miami on 4th and 14.
Right.
Oh yeah, that was humiliating for y'all. I almost felt bad for y'all.
And you know who caught the ball?
But you know what they did? You know what they did not celebrate? 4th
What?
and 10 against Jackson State University.
That's
Right.
what?
When they had 2 defenders that was right there and they still couldn't catch the guy.
Yep.
Well, they didn't play
One of the guys that
Jacksonville.
They didn't play Jackson State though.
They played Jacksonville State, sir.
Yeah, they played Jacksonville State.
Yeah.
And
There's a
not
difference.
only did they lose
Yeah,
the
the
game,
superior Gamecocks.
They would have lost to
not
Deion
only
too.
did they lose the game, but while the other team is celebrating, a guy's proposing to his girlfriend.
Yeah, but don't cap because y'all did lose to FIU.
I mean, yeah. But I look at it like this: the sun shines on the dogs
Clemson's never
behind
lost
any
to
day
an
of the
FCS
week.
team.
Hey,
Yeah.
sometimes you do take some L's. I mean, Florida lost to Georgia Southern.
Miami got shut out by Louisiana
Hold on.
Tech in the Who Gives a Fuck Bowl.
Exactly.
You know, Miami. You know, there's 149 bowl games, and Miami was the only team that got shut out that year in the bowl
Yeah.
game. How does that happen, man? What are y'all doing? What are y'all
But
doing?
you got to look at who we had as our coaching. When you have, what did I just say? Tell y'all before Luke came in here. When you have mediocre coaching, you get mediocre results.
Yeah, Mark.
That's
But
what
didn't you have who was your coach? That was Handy Manny,
That was
wasn't it?
Manny's first year.
Dun, Handy Manny.
Well, that's Happy Valley's problem.
Yeah.
That's Happy
Y'all got
Valley.
real
Let's
one
see
now,
how
though,
happy that
Mario
Valley is.
Cristobal. And I know y'all know this. I know y'all probably talk about this all the time as Miami fans, but what a lot of other, just like other college football fans don't know, it's not just Mario Cristobal. That staff that he put together down there is
Right.
elite.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
I mean,
all
how
on
many
there.
head coaches, how many ex-head coaches are on that staff? 3?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah,
Kevin
I mean, that's
Steele,
crazy.
Kevin
Charlie
Steele,
Strong, Mario, got some other people on there.
Yeah,
Kevin Steele.
and everyone is an elite level recruiter too. So
Exactly. They're all
Miami's going to be the most talented team in the ACC in 2 years. Just
but
through
the thing
recruiting.
is
So
but like I've
there's no
always
doubt
said
about
though,
that.
Lou,
Yeah.
like I
You
said,
hear that,
like I
Jordan
said
Bowman?
earlier, you look good on paper. Your national championship material on paper. But last I checked, you win it on the football field.
Well, yeah,
Between
that's
them
what I'm
white
saying.
lines,
Yeah,
you gotta
I think
produce.
the ingredients are going to be there in a couple of years. I think, and then let's see where is Clemson in 2 years? Is Florida State ever going to get their head above water?
Nope.
That kind of deal. But I think Miami is going to have the ingredients to be a serious threat in a couple of years.
Yeah. And what we have to adapt from Alabama and what we have to adapt from Georgia is the same blueprint that we actually started, which was basically consistency. Just because you look at the consistency of those two programs by themselves. When Bama don't win a championship, it's not like they 6-7. They're 12-0, 12-1. Same thing with Georgia. The last time Georgia won the championship, they was what were y'all? What 13-1 or something like that? Or 14?
Yeah, 14-1.
14-1, right. Now, if y'all didn't win the championship or whatever the case is, your record still counts for something. That's consistency, but it's not just happening 1 year. It's happening for how many years? How many years has that happened? That's what we have to get to.
But let's just be real.
Then those championships will come.
Georgia's made the playoffs or a New Year's Six bowl every single year since 2017.
That's what I'm saying, but that's consistency.
Yeah, not
see
even
what I'm saying?
Alabama has done that. Alabama played in the Citrus Bowl a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, let's just be real. Georgia didn't win this championship. That the whole fan base would have flipped on Kirby.
And is Jordan Bowman still on here?
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
at the bottom.
Yeah,
we
he's
wouldn't
way
have flipped on Kirby, but we'd have held his feet to the fire. We wouldn't have flipped on him.
Because people talk about Clemson like they went 6-6 last year. They went 10-3.
Yeah, and that was a down year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how good of a program are you where you go 10-3 and people go, oh, well, they're no good. Like, really, right? Y'all are ACC people. Y'all hear how people talk about Clemson. If you didn't know what Clemson's record was last year and you just listen to people talk about them, you'd think they went 6-6 or something.
Yeah, there
right.
wasn't no pushover.
You in close games with Syracuse. You in Florida. I'm sorry, Florida State should have beat Clemson.
Ain't
I'm
no
sorry.
shoulda. We whipped them up and down the lines of scrimmage. DJ gave them touchdown. That like we
Y'all
were
didn't
the
whip.
better team.
Well, first of all, y'all's offensive line didn't whip nobody last year. That's number one. Period.
Yeah, we did. At the
you
end of the year,
didn't.
yes, we did.
Y'all's offensive line looked
pushed-
like liquefied doo doo.
The first half of the year, yeah, not the second half. Our offensive line was pretty
DJ couldn't even hit the sign on the target building.
And I don't see how Clemson's offensive line is any better this year. I'm gonna be honest with you. Clemson's offensive line ain't no good this year too. That's a fact.
That's not true.
It is true. And Dabo lied. Dabo said, okay, fine, y'all win. Fine, I'll go get somebody from the transfer portal and I'm going to get an offensive lineman. And then he didn't do it.
We offered two, and we didn't get it.
Dabo been doing a lot of lying, man.
Well, offense is only half the job.
Listen, the five. If we are starting our best five, our offensive line is going to be just fine.
Bullshit. Who's got a worse offensive line, Clemson or Alabama? It's close.
If you look at the talent we have recruited offensive line just fine the last few years. It's not. It is not a talent issue.
Well, Ukulele was running for his life last year with all that talent you had on the offensive line. So
it was the injuries.
What injuries? You didn't know injury week 1?
Yes, we did.
Boy, man, stop. That's cap.
Yeah, that is not cap. Dietrich Pennington couldn't play. Mason Trotter couldn't play. Rayburn didn't play.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
We moved our left guard to center at the last minute because of the injuries.
Okay, well, that's like me saying the only reason we didn't beat you by 50 is because George Pickens was hurt in the spring.
I'm not blaming the
you knew
Georgia
for
loss.
plenty of time what your offensive line was heading into that game.
The totality of the struggles was because of the offensive line.
We didn't have Don Blaylock either all year.
I'm not even talking about the Georgia game. I'm talking about over the course of the year. We didn't start the same starting five on the offensive line until the 8th game of the year.
Well,
so that's a depth issue.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you recruited elite level recruiting, but elite level recruiting, but then you get one offensive line injury, all of a sudden.
It wasn't one; it was several.
Okay.
Mason Trotter, Hunter Rayburn, Dietrich Pennington. I can list them.
Here we go.
So all those guys are coming back.
Yes, especially Pennington. He was going to start. We've got 5-star Marcus Tate coming back at playing guard. We have two of the best offensive tackles in the country. And
Maybe
Jordan
DJ's
and
a problem, man. I think DJ's a problem.
I think DJ. It's not one issue. It was a amalgamation of a ton of issues. The offensive line did underperform in the first half of the year.
Listen to me, because I'm tired of hearing Clemson fans talk about this too. Listen, you listening to me, Jordan?
I got no choice.
You listening to me? Rubik's Cube is not Trevor Lawrence.
Rubik's Cube.
You hear me? All these Clemson fans who say, well, Rubik's Cube's taking over week 4, just like 2018, 15-0. No, please stop it.
I didn't say any of that.
I didn't say you. I said the Tater Man.
That's not even consensus. Some people think DJ's going to. It's not. There isn't consensus. I'm not the one parading Cade Klubnik as the savior and that he's the next Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, because he ain't.
He's really talented, and I think he's going to be really good. But
I ain't no Trevor Lawrence.
But what I want DJ, what's best for Clemson is for DJ to get his act together.
Nah, what's best for Clemson is to bench DJ
just to get a new quarterback.
No, what's best for Clemson is for DJ to get right. That is the best case.
But he's not gonna get right. That's the problem, man.
Yeah, y'all done pissed his daddy off, and that's it. It's just nothing else to say. Over with now. Yeah, I know you don't, but he does.
The only thing that pissing his daddy off is going to do is we're not going to get his brother, which I don't even know if the staff really wants him anyway. So
his brother tight end, ain't he?
He's not. Well, he's a defensive end, and he plays tight end.
Defensive
He's
end.
being recruited mostly as a defensive end.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't even know if the staff wants him like that because I don't even know if we want to deal with the family anymore. So but that's a whole different thing. Listen,
I'm just saying, when your quarterback daddy all on Twitter trashing your program, that's not good.
It's not hurting the recruiting trail, clearly.
Hey Jordan, you see the video playing on the screen? That's Clemson in a couple years.
That looks like BYU.
That is BYU.
That looks like BYU. Look at that, the bicycle college.
Bicycle college, yep.
Yeah, they knock on your door.
Will define Clemson's football program.
Look at this. Hey, they're BYU.
That's Joe Biden right there.
So my vote is get rid of DJ if you want to win the ACC. Get rid of DJ. Just bench him.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, get rid of DJ and play Rubik's Cube. See how that works out.
Yeah, until that happens, NC State's winning the Atlantic.
Clemson fans think every freshman quarterback is Trevor Lawrence. Shit. Look, listen, Trevor Lawrence was an NFL quarterback his junior year of high school. That ain't Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, Goldilocks did have an own.
I mean, again, you arguing against a position that I didn't state.
I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just saying the Tater Man in general.
Yeah.
I mean, we're excited about him. It doesn't.
I'm just saying. Believe me, I read my comment section, sir. I see the Tater Man in there. I'm
not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's like it's. I'm not hoping that Cade starts. Here's
the reality. I know you don't want to hear this, but here's the reality. Dabo is just not a good enough of a head coach to win a national title with an elite defense and a doo-doo quarterback. Only Kirby Smart is that good.
When have we ever seen Dabo have to do that? We don't know.
Well, we last year, and it didn't happen.
I mean,
So
there was more issue. There was more issues.
when was the last time Clemson didn't have an elite quarterback, but besides last year? 2015.
Kelly Bryant, 2017.
Yeah, and you didn't win one then either.
We made
thanks
the
for Derek
playoff.
Cooper, Clemson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dabo Swinney ain't as good as Kirby. Only Kirby can win a national title with a shit quarterback, not Dabo.
I mean, Dabo hasn't had a defense as good as Kirby's ever, but sure.
Well, what about this year or last year? I mean, who had the second best defense in America last year?
Clemson by
Okay,
if you go by
and you
scoring
lost 3
defense.
games. Most of them were something called the ACC.
Yeah, I think you got to get rid of DJ. If y'all want to win the ACC,
Yeah.
just sit DJ down, man.
Dabo ain't winning shit without an NFL quarterback. But to be fair, most people ain't winning shit without an NFL quarterback. Only Kirby
Except Georgia.
Kirby's the only coach that's good enough. Kirby's the only coach that's good enough to win a national championship with a terrible quarterback.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. But I think if you sit DJ and then you bring in the freshman and just say, look, man, run the ball, don't make any mistakes, I think y'all will be fine.
I don't know. I'm not. That's not what I want. If that's what has to happen, then it is what it is. But I would rather Cade get a chance to sit for a year and DJ, ball out, go to the NFL. I mean, whether we win the title or not, ball out, go to the NFL.
We got to give him some reps.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying Cade's not going to play. He's definitely going to play some, but I'm just saying that I want DJ to be the primary starter. I don't want him to start if he comes out and plays like he did last year, obviously, but that's the ideal scenario. That's all I'm saying. That's what's ideal for Clemson.
Yeah,
you don't want to start a freshman quarterback just because.
Unless you're Jake Fromm.
Yeah, well, Jake Fromm Jake
Fromm was doo-doo.
Yeah, Jake Fromm never won his job.
Yeah, Jake Fromm never had more than 2,800 yards in a season. But look, here you go. Look, the season ain't even started yet, and there's already somebody in the comments with the "Who have you played" routine. Georgia's schedule ain't that hard. Listen to me.
Here we go.
Sir or lady. I don't know who you are, sir or lady. Look, when you're one of the best 2 or 3 teams, on planet Earth, your schedule can't be hard. There's literally no one you can unless Georgia's playing Alabama or Ohio State. There's nothing we can do.
But who held Georgia played?
But who they played? Georgia's schedule ain't that hard. Oh my God, who they played, Lou? Oh my God.
Billy Paul says Dabo will be in the Natty game.
I mean, never mind. We beat like 5 top 15 teams last year by 30 points or more. But who they played? God damn, Arkansas was ranked in the top 10, and we beat them 37-0.
Yeah.
Well, it is
Billy Paul. For Billy Paul, I got a treatment for you.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Huffer Billy Paul
definitely will not be in the Natty game.
Huffer Billy Paul said DJ's in shape this year, so.
Well, DJ's not going to have a great season because he's in shape. He's going to have he would have a great season because he's fixed a lot of the mechanical issues he's had, and because he had a strained PCL and a ligament and a torn ligament in his finger last year.
When?
Last year, second half.
But when?
After the Georgia game.
Oh yeah. He's mentally disabled ever since that Georgia game too.
Georgia broke DJ Unga Boogala.
The ukulele hadn't had a decent night's sleep since week 1 of last year.
Yeah. He got PTSD after the Georgia game.
I mean, just look at the list of quarterbacks Georgia ruined last year. Anthony Richardson, Emory Jones, DJ Ukulele, KJ Jefferson. Bryce Young. My God, you get pressure on Bryce Young, the guy can't complete a screen pass.
Yeah. And that was a fumble on that first fucking drive, man. We got
Of course
cheated,
it
man.
was. Here's my deal on that, and anybody that's ever listened to me for any amount of time knows this. I'm not a blame the refs guy. So my opinion on that is, if one was a fumble, then the other one was a fumble.
They did the same thing with Bo Nix.
So
when they were
like
down about the
they
score. It
called
was the same
Stetson
shit.
Bennett's deal a fumble. Okay, well then Bryce Young's deal should have been a fumble. It was the exact same fucking thing. If one was a fumble, then the other one was a fumble. Just be consistent. That's all I'm asking
When we
for.
played Bo Nix at Auburn, it was the same shit. His wrist went forward, so they said it was a pass. It's the same thing. Same thing.
Yeah, bunch of bullshit. We need full-time referees. You know, you got these dumbasses teaching middle school social studies Monday through Friday. Then they hop a plane and they're refereeing the biggest game of the week on Saturday. That's not right. All this money that everybody's making, they can afford to pay these referees $100,000 a year and make them quit their other job and just be full-time referees.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous that a guy's selling car insurance on Tuesday and then refereeing the Alabama versus Texas A&M game on Saturday.
I mean,
that's
seriously,
insane.
that game should have been 40-18, easily 40-18. But that's the way it goes.
Yeah. This guy losing his mind.
Is he in Florida?
Hey, guess what? So I follow college football religiously, right? And every college football season, I bet a bunch of money every week on college football on different games. And every year, I take a fucking beating.
Of course.
Every year. I ain't watched a basketball game since Michael Jordan retired, okay? I come up to the casino. I'm still here now. The other night, was it last night? No, not last night. The night before, Game 6.
Golden State.
Yeah, Golden State was a 3.5-point underdog. Okay, I bet $200 on Golden. No. I bet $80 on Golden State to win the game outright, and they won. And so that $80 made me $204. So
Nice.
I literally have not watched a basketball game in 25 years, and I'm winning money. I watch college football religiously, and I can't make a friggin' dime.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how it is, man.
Now on, I'm just betting basketball.
Yeah.
So
college football is unpredictable, man. These are 19 and 24-year-old kids. You don't know what's gonna go on.
I know. You're right about that. We forget about that sometimes, don't we? That these are fucking 19-year-old kids, and maybe their girlfriend broke up with them yesterday, or maybe they got a bad grade on a term paper, or whatever. All the kind of stuff we all went through when we were 19.
Yeah, these are kids.
But then on top of that, they have to play a football game on national TV on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We forget about that sometimes.
And people bet on those games, and people blame the players for not.
I know. I definitely blame the players.
And fans curse them out.
I know I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I done yelled at so many Georgia players I can't even keep track.
Yep. I'm talking about the fans at the game. They lean over the freaking rails and curse these kids out, man.
Yeah.
See, and that's
at least now they're getting paid, because it used to be, man, these kids aren't even getting paid, and you're yelling at them. Well, at least now they're getting paid to get yelled at.
Hey, Lou.
Yeah.
You gonna sign a petition?
Petition for what?
For us men to stop cooking on Father's Day and get
Yeah,
taken to restaurants.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That is kind of weird. Like Mother's Day comes around, and all the dads are like, "I'm gonna take care of the kids today. You relax." And then Father's Day comes around, and it's like, "Oh, well, let me go do something with the kids and then cook all day."
Yeah, see, this guy right here on the screen is a perfect example why we should not be barbecuing on Father's Day.
Hey Lou, do you think Arch is overrated? Because everybody else does.
Yeah, I do. I think he's overrated.
Wait, Sergeant, were you talking about Georgia need to get him?
Yes, I want Arch right now.
Because what comes with Arch, he's gonna bring talent with him.
You get a couple of wide receivers if you get him. And also, if Georgia signs Arch Manning, even if Georgia signs Arch Manning, then that means Arch Manning ain't playing for somebody else. So that's the only benefit. Arch Manning will sit on a bench for 4 damn years at Georgia.
That means he won't go to Bama. That's why I want him.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to go to Bama. They already signed somebody. I think it's down. I think it's Georgia or Texas at this point.
Oh, it's got to be Georgia at this point.
He's in Texas this weekend, though.
Yeah, I was like, I think Texas is. I mean, Texas is the perceived leader right now.
He got their last visit. He's there this weekend. So, and he's already said that he wants to decide and make an announcement before his senior season. So, I actually read an article on this earlier. They're expecting him to make an announcement sometime in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Although I know I don't think he's going to pick Bama, but I think I've read that Bama would take him. They would take 2 quarterbacks. I know they already signed.
Holstein. I know they would, but I think Arch is going to look at that and go, well, Bama already took a QB. Texas and Georgia didn't. They, so
decide between the two.
That's what I think. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a recruiting expert at all, so I could totally be 100% wrong on that. But I think he ends up going to Texas. But we'll see.
Bob Huggins.
Yeah, I don't know how good he is, but I think it's just a hype because of the last name.
I mean, he plays in a small league in Louisiana. It's just, I don't know. The film doesn't really jump off the page to me when I watch it. But
I mean, Eli wasn't that good coming out of high school either.
I mean, to be honest, he'll probably be 10 times better than ukulele.
I mean, he might be right. I mean, it's not a dig. So.
DJ Pineapple.
I ain't ever said DJ was good last year. Certainly was.
I mean, before the Georgia game, though, I was told he was going to have 380 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Well, I mean, you would have.
Yeah, they also thought he was going to be in New York.
If you saw what he did against Boston College and Notre Dame, yeah, you would have said the same thing.
Yeah, just get on YouTube and type in Clemson versus Georgia prediction, man. These people hyping this dude up, man.
I mean, the physical.
Yeah,
I mean,
some of the score predictions were like 35 to 31 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what was crazy.
Everybody also had Clemson going 12-0.
I think when I was doing predictions before the game, I didn't think either team was getting to 30, but I had it in the 20s, which was still pretty far off from what it actually.
I said 15-0 in March last year. I'll settle with 14-1.
Hey Lou.
Yeah.
How realistic is it if Florida finished 4th in the East?
Oh, that's likely. I mean, over 50% chance. I mean, just be real. Tennessee and Kentucky are both better than Florida right now. Never mind Georgia. So, yeah, I think 4th is the most likely finish for Florida in the East.
Yeah.
And you have South Carolina.
You always have
South Carolina. I think it comes down to Florida and South Carolina for 5th in the East.
No Missouri?
No, I'm still not sold on Missouri.
They do have that 5-star, Luther Burden come in.
Well, yeah, but that's one guy, a true freshman, a wide receiver. I mean, I just don't know. Nothing about Missouri worries me right now.
Why did he go to Missouri?
You got to have a quarterback for the guy.
Thinking?
And he's from Georgia, I think, isn't he? I think he's from Georgia.
Oh, what? I thought he was from St. Louis.
Oh, well, then that would be why he went to Missouri. But for some reason, I thought he was from Georgia.
Why not go to Alabama with Bryce Young? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just dumb.
Oh, he's from East St. Louis, Illinois, but close.
Oh, okay. No connection to Georgia. Yeah, but I mean, damn, as bad as Stetson Bennett is, I mean, how many people on this stream right now, including the comment section, can even name Missouri's starting quarterback?
Nobody.
Not very many. Yeah. So I don't know. That is a little strange.
Hey, Lou, you think Brock is going to transfer?
Brock Bowers?
Brock Vandegrift.
Oh, if I was Brock Vandegrift, I would transfer. If I was Carson Beck, I would transfer. Well, first of all, I never would have gone there to start with if I was either one of them two. You have to be out of your fucking mind as an elite quarterback to go to Georgia. I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah,
to do that. But
I think Brock is going to transfer though. I think if Carson balls out and he takes Stetson's spot, I mean Brock would be the backup, but I just don't think it's going to happen, man.
yeah. I don't know. Hell, neither one of them might ever start a game for Georgia. Wouldn't that be weird?
That would be hilarious, man.
Because what about you got Gunnar Stockton? He's going to be in year 2 next year.
Right.
I think Gunnar Stockton is better than Brock.
I haven't seen Gunnar on film.
You know who Gunnar Stockton reminds me of? And I hate to say this. God, I hate to say this. He reminds me of a college Tim Tebow. I'm serious. He's a thick looking guy, and he likes to run. He'll run between the tackles. I mean, he's not like a Spencer Rattler that wants to get to the outside and race down the sideline. I mean, he'll quarterback draw between the. He's a big, thick guy. He reminds me a lot of Tim Tebow. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is he as
when you
tall
watch
as
his tape,
Tebow like 6'3", though, right? Isn't Tebow 6'3"?
Oh, I don't know about the heights and the weights and that. I'm just talking about the play style.
Yeah. I think Brock's like 6'1". I think Tebow's about 6'3".
Right now, Tim Tebow's in Africa cutting the nuts off of black kids. I'm for real. I'm serious. He's doing mission work over there, like circumcising people.
Yeah, he's probably doing more than that.
That's how. Hey, listen. This is how he likes to spend his time. Fondling with little kids' nuts and stuff, circumcising them and stuff. That's whatever. It is what it is.
He's over there like, I'm just gonna cut a little bit off. It's not like you're gonna miss much.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. But the good news is he's doing it in Jesus' name.
Indeed.
Amen.
Yeah,
Praise the Lord. Nothing says Jesus loves you like somebody showing up with a knife to cut part of your dick off.
Hey, you think Tebow would ever have kids?
No.
Is he still married?
Yeah, he got married last year or 2 years ago.
To his South African model.
I mean, well. Wasn't he a virgin all the way up till last year?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying.
That is a horrible life for a man.
Well, like most religious nuts.
Are we sure that was a
Tim Tebow is gay? Tim Tebow is gay. Like most religious nuts,
Oh, man.
They can't admit it because the whole religion deal.
But then again, I mean, when you go to the Gators, it's not that many quality down there to choose from.
Well, no, but Tim Tebow, man, it's women throwing their panties at you. How can you be a virgin and be, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's meth head panties.
Well, because he's gay.
Oh yeah.
And that too.
Put yourself in Tim Tebow's shoes. You got 100 college women just throwing their panties at you. Come on, man. I would have had about 10 kids by now.
If you gay, it don't matter how many they throw at you. It's not going to ungay you.
Yeah.
If your wee won't stand up, then it just won't stand up.
Right.
Yeah. Man, if I was Tebow, I had at least 8 baby mamas. At least.
Oh, you trying to get caught up? Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck with that child support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can afford it.
That's why they do it.
That's why you do it. Y'all are sick. All right. Well,
it's Father's Day.
I just got an alert. I just got an alert on my phone that said I have met my quota for hanging out on Miami streams for this month. So I will see y'all in July.
Before you go, Lou, Miami's back.
Yep, they're back. No doubt about it. Hey, thanks for having me on, Pinecone. I had a good time.
Anytime.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, man.
Yeah, right. Later.
Oh, man. If I hear about academic sports and outdoors and all that crap one more time, I'm going to lose my mind.
Josh be pushing him.
Dude, the way he transitioned into those damn commercials be so funny.
Hey, he's good at it though. It's like you never see it coming. Like I legit never see him coming. That's talent right there. They must be paying good too to be the only sponsor.
Gronkowski look like he ate an airhead.
Because the CTE.
When is that dude gonna retire, man?
I mean, I don't know.
When his handlers let him retire. That guy doesn't make decisions for himself.
Probably not. Too dumb.
Man, oh shoot, we going on 3.5 hours now. I think we're gonna call it a day.
You got to roll out, T2. All right, man.
Yep.
Yeah, appreciate everybody for coming through. Appreciate everybody for hitting the like button, watching the show, subscribing to the channel. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Everybody, happy Father's Day, happy holiday, happy weekend, whatever it is for you. And see y'all next time.
All right, man.
Appreciate you, T2.